on the internet. Welcome to OnlyCops. We are locked in. I had my afternoon nap. I forgot my beverage. I'll have to go get one here eventually. Better I'll text the wife, and if she loves me enough, she'll go get me one. But we are riding two-man today. I have producer Juan with me. He is
It's
going
producer
to
Cuphead today.
he's going to be our civilian oversight board. And for the uninitiated, here is where we do real life breakdowns of real life encounters. So it's either going to be body cams or police adjacent stories. We have 18 videos lined up for this evening. I want
Oh
to
damn!
give a special thank you to the vigilantes for putting that stuff together. What I like about the system that we have is we get to watch these completely blind, so I don't get some of these. It's kind of hard not to see them if it's like a national news thing. But I don't pre-watch any of these so that I can give the officer involved the biggest benefit of the doubt. And we also try to, yes, oh, thank you, my love. We also try to give the situation its due deference. There's going to be a little bit of armchair quarterbacking. It's kind of hard not to do that here, but
That's my job.
the goal here is to Uncle Kunkel drop my trooper app and took my county job.
Uncle Kunkel, were you the one that was complaining in the? Somebody was complaining in our Discord about like their agency, trooper agency, really bad with retention and losing like
uh,
almost everybody from academy.
I believe it. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give 20 points to Deputas just for that. That's
Yes,
incredible.
shout out.
Uh,
Where's
I
my?
I think really, uh, in my opinion, has slowly
Oh,
shifted. I get to now see, I mean, international, worldwide, what policing looks like for a lot of people. Mine comes very biasedly from a relatively big city here in Texas, and so like, I'm used to being generally out armed by the populace. I'm generally used to people not liking me as a city cop, right? And so, and it's not universal, but the area that I worked was relatively poor, relatively undereducated, and like from a population density standpoint, they were living on top of each other. It was mostly apartments, lots of condos that, of course, were all getting rented out by Vanguard or somebody. And so, high amount of transients, high amount of crime, high amount of people. It was a mess. But county, it's the happiest medium. I think that you get to do everything in policing, but you're unlikely going to be stuck in like a riot or anything weird like that. But you're also not a meter maid, which not to throw any shade at troopers, but like you're kind of just there to do traffic. I'm sure there's certain situations.
here's me throwing shade at troopers. How do I block this light?
There it is.
Something like that. There
But
you go.
the troopers, weirdly enough, have some of the highest standards for hiring almost across the board, unless it's Tennessee. And they tend to do rather well, but they're the least transparent that we've seen outside of obviously Fed boys.
They're sus. No
Um,
body cams. I do like
what was
sometimes when they have the sidecar cams.
it? Uncle Kunkel was like, "It's not me, but it tracks." Yeah, dude. I'll give some more. I'll give
You
some
were
more.
on that track, but now you're free.
Yeah, you're free, brother. Anyways, you can welcome me. There's Millennial. On a troop, but wear a ball cap. Become a deputy. That tracks. Anyways, for the uninitiated, like I said, we do a bunch of police related stories. If you want to see and get to that breakdown, you will see that I will click away from our scorecard and get to the actual playlist when that starts. But I always say hi to everyone that's here first, because without them, we would just be talking to the ether. And we try to support the people that are most directly supporting the channel. Most of these people tend to be part of our Discord. They get there either through our Patreon group or our uh,
Discord or
YouTube membership.
YouTube members.
I had to think
Yeah,
about it for a
bro, we
second.
both blinked.
But anyways, oh man, it had to be a long name.
Froggy.
It's Raptor the Clanker Destroyer. I'm just gonna go with the Raptor. Nope.
Froggy, I will save your question here for after Josh is saying hi to people.
Raptor, you did indeed get first. Easy is a close second place, and Brave Django is first mod, but ran in third place as far as commenters. Arc of Valentine is wonderful to see you. Cosmic Dark Matter, Rob the Snowplow Driver out there doing the Lord's work. I feel like snowplow driving trying to think of what a southern equivalency for that would be. It's not tow truck
Um,
driving.
could be like a street sweeper, maybe, or like I don't know. I don't really know what it would be.
Because I've heard mixed things about people that like because there's like the state paid for plow trucks where it's just
Mm-hmm.
like a civil service thing, like you're just out there to go clear the roads. And there's like the people that treat it like protection money. Like, well, do you want me
Mm-hmm.
to plow your yard or not? Or they'll move snow from the paying member to the non-paying member's property. Um, it seems complicated, but shout out to him. Unless you're the bad kind. In that case, you know how I feel. Notorious Emu, welcome. Mediem. I gotta really scroll here. Mr. Toastar, combative _1, Miscellaneous with the solid name, um, which I really do love. It took Keith to save me on that one. I was like, Miscellaneous? I was like, no, Miscellaneous, which is perfect. Shout out
Miss
to
Kalanius.
yeah, literally. Well, she was very lucky I didn't say that. Premature articulation. I believe that's Poe, but I'm gonna leave it there. That is a rock solid
Okay.
name as well.
That's 100% Poe.
That's 1,000% Poe. But a solid name
That's a
nonetheless.
great name.
Diego, the only AG, welcome. Also to the place of deep cuts on being an AG. Producer Juan is here both in person and in spirit in the comment section. Let's see. $1 bazillion, buxom. Oh, I was like, what? I saw a bazillion. I
That's
saw Brazilian dollars.
we started out chat a little bit sus. Just ignore it. Just move on.
Raira, welcome. Tweaky, all right, chat. I'm an armchair quarterback big time tonight. Thank you for being here to take me out of context. Or just outright fabricate what I'm saying. Gingy, Millennial, Das Deputa, welcome. Abs, Phoner, welcome. I said hi to Mr. Toastar. Lisa Rowe, Josh, are any of your kitties? No, I don't have. Actually, my neighbor, I had to go to a men's retreat this weekend with a good friend of mine. He asked me to go with him. It was okay. They did pretty decent. But they have a barn cat. It's all black. It's a little young male barn cat that the kids named Kitty. It's like a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. And they're like, what do you want to name the cat? And they're just like, Kitty, because that's what they could say. And the nicest cat. Walked right up to you. You could pick it up. What spends its whole life around dogs. So that kind of tracks that it like picked up dog mannerisms. And it was just cool. Like never said no to pets. You could pick it up. Even we're perfect strangers. We've never met this creature ever. But he's like, oh, you're here at my house. We give pets here. It's a really adorable like little. I guess Rugen counts. But he's like a tuxie. So he's
just because he's a little devil doesn't make him a cute Halloween cat.
But he counts. I mean, he's got 6 fingers and he's got the little tuxedo bit going on.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of a butthole to everybody else.
Yeah, he's got 3 sets of 6 fingers.
Yeah. Eamon Doyle? Is that how you say this? Eamonn? Eamon?
I believe so.
Eamon Doyle. That sounds like a really solid, in a Western novel, like what the protagonist name would be. So Eamon Doyle was dispatched on the east side.
That's who he's looking for.
Yeah,
that's who he's looking. The protagonist is looking for Eamon Doyle.
Eamon Doyle's been around these parts.
He knows where his father went or something.
You gonna tell me where them boys went? Them ones that stole that stuff off the train.
He's Jeff Bridges in.
I was gonna say Jeff. I was trying to channel a very cheap version of Jeff Bridges. Oh man. X-Bane, Burry Podunk, the Uncle Kunkel, welcome back again. Wiz, not El Pete, Toe Star. I'm from Texas. You gotta forgive my baby accent that I have from here. Dixel 20. Still gonna call him that. DYLX20. It's gonna be Dixel. Anyone dressing up their pets? I would not leave attempting to dress my pets up unscathed.
My dog hates it.
You're
She has a
getting
she has
too
a little
old now,
dinosaur.
though. She's
She
gonna
is. Yeah, she
struggle
would.
to fight it now. It's like, oh no,
She couldn't fight. Well, now I got to worry about her joints. So like I can't just like try to force the feet into the little sleeves or anything. It'd have to be something with like just a clippy.
Let's see. Panzer, welcome. I did not miss
I do
you.
have a great picture of us from when I was forever ago when I dressed up as Homeboy from Jurassic Park, and then my dog was the raptor.
Oh,
and
that's
I would just go like
incredible.
this. Yeah,
That's
it was
top
great.
tier.
She hated that. She was
I
so
bet.
just like she would just stand there looking like broken.
Bird Force, Wiz, I believe I said hi to. I'm rural, but my small town chased a prime minister out with tractors. What? Eamon
Sounds
Doyle
great.
don't play. That's gonna be that's the
Eamon Doyle don't play.
About to chase you out of here with a tractor. I'll tell you what. Are you a snow Mexican? Prime Minister makes it sound like a snow Mexican. I need to know.
It feels British, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Eamon Doyle.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna try a British accent with the Jeff Bridges voice. That'd be a real struggle. My county, no traffic, only domestics. Oh, that's rough. That is a bad time. Question that's been bothering me. This is from Feeling Froggy. Welcome, brother. If you're driving
Feline Froggy.
everyone else is speeding, do you drive with the pace of traffic or the speed limit? I want to do the latter, but the former seems safer. So it depends. So like highway speeds, like everyone's going 75 or 80, sure. You stay with traffic. Generally speaking, I didn't pull someone over unless they were doing like 20 over. Like 15 over maybe in a residential, but like one I didn't have like a LiDAR with me, I would just see that you were blowing the doors off of the rest of us. And I knew I was driving the speed limits. That's literally the only time I enforced speed was that way. And that's how my PC affidavit would read. I know if you're between cities and it's a trooper, no, drive the speed limit. It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because he does not care. He's going to pick your car off because
allegedly they will pull you over for going 7 over.
Yeah, allegedly.
Even though the other truck was also going faster than that.
Yeah. So if between cities, I would say don't speed. Inside of cities or even like larger towns, I'd be less nervous about it. I would just go with the flow of traffic. In downtowns of smaller towns, do exactly the speed limit. They'll stop you for 4 over because you go back to having meter maids once you get to too big a city. Residential don't ever speed because that's typically where they're going to do like speed enforcement. And most of the time, just look. If you can see ahead of you and see if there's no officer, do whatever you're doing. But if there's like a crest of a hill or kind of a semi-blind corner, I would tread carefully. I didn't pull over for speed because I had better things to do. But that's my best suggestion. But what if the flow of traffic is 95 and 7? That's what I mean. Like, I was good with it. Like, I didn't care, but like, I'm the exception, probably not the rule.
Mm-hmm. So the thing you do is what's called a speed train. You go behind 2 people going like 5 miles faster than you want to go.
Right.
So that they're higher likelihood to get pulled over. Now, where this can go wrong is when the trooper's behind you. And they're pacing your ass because they ain't going to catch the dude in the Corvette. So careful, but that is the safest way, allegedly, I have heard, to do that.
Let's see. Just put in variable speed limits in our section of.
Also, if you see somebody already got pulled over, slow down anyway, because that's how they get you.
Yeah.
They'll have a second one.
I'd be really careful.
And possibly a third. Bro, one time we were driving to Lubbock back when I was in college because there was an SMU versus Lubbock game, and I was dumb and I thought, oh, this will be fun, and it wasn't.
Terrible.
Lubbock sucks.
It's Lubbock of all places.
Yeah, Texas Tech is awful.
Dude.
I see y'all. I know you're gonna get mad.
That's fine.
But dude, it was 6 troopers just waiting right outside city limits.
Ain't got nothing else
waiting
to do.
because they knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And they knew we were all going out there. So they were just waiting. And I saw like 3 get pulled over, and I was like, haha, funny. And of course, they got me right after that.
These young college liberals. You know exactly how that went down. Man. Also, SMU, like, they're going to pay these tickets. You know, like, they knew what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. What a bad time.
Annoying as hell.
Let's see. Oh, I feel like I missed people. Now I feel like a D-bag. I scrolled too far. Some random, welcome. Oh, did I get an answer on this thing? X-Bane out here buying memberships, my boy. Deranged Bear is a solid name. Hold Me Darling.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Zach.
No, you got to say it in the Eamon accent.
Yeah. Hold Me Darling.
There it is.
Dusty Bandango and Shane Hart.
Bandango.
Welcome. Dusty
Shane Hart.
Dusty Bandango.
I'm looking for you.
I'm
looking for a man named Shane Hart.
So stupid. Wait until you find out about random breath testing. Your constitutionalist mind will be. Yeah, I particularly hate DWI checkpoints because I'm like, what's your reasonable suspicion? Like, it doesn't exist. Well, this is universal enforcement. I was like, no, that's not how that works at all. Yeah, they did. I know DPD did it. I think Fort Worth did it, and I want to say Arlington, while I was there, did it. And then the attorney was like, no. Like, the city attorney's like, we're not doing that. I don't know if they still do or not. We just have police cars with cameras, blah, blah, blah. Bob, I did not miss you. Doppel RDWR, I has appeared. Welcome. Gregory, welcome. Fearless YouTube, I missed a lot here. I don't know how this happened. I'm like scrolling up because I know I missed people. Mac, as I'm saying that, you pinned it. You missed a lot of important people. People who pretend to be potatoes on the internet. Mac, I love you, dog. Every time I hate it. One of these days I'm just gonna record what the chat looks like to me, and you guys will understand my plight. Big Killa, Custodes, Mac, who's finally there in the chat.
Does it just look like the bag of Scrabble tiles?
Kind of, yeah. That's basically, if I could animate it, that's precisely what it looks like. I am trying to sift through like the Da Vinci's Code to read chat.
You're stirring the alphabet soup.
Yeah.
And trying to get a word to come out.
I'm assuming this is SCO19CTSFO. That's a big acronym. This is my second time being here, but I love watching the past streams. Been here for a while now. Well, welcome. If you're here live, what's going on, homie? If you got a membership, you should join the Discord. It's a cool place. That's where we get all these videos, suggestions. Ivan, if I missed you, Piwoo, Dylan. Man, it keeps refreshing, and I keep missing a lot of people. Easy, Zach.
You're looking through the OBS, right?
No. I do it on the YouTube.
Oh. App. Okay, then it'll do that.
It just refreshes and then it gets weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I know OBS has a solution for it. I just haven't figured it out. But anyways, if you want to be part of that wonderful group of people, we do have rules. A shout out to my vigilantes for enforcing those. But this is how we get all of these videos that we eventually break down. We also do these live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. There must be different levels of dyslexia because mine isn't that bad. Yeah, I have the preschool caring about it dyslexia. I told you about that. Like, I felt betrayed that even Kinsey, when she was doing her CE credits for teaching, they have whole sections now for identifying and addressing dyslexia, and most of it through our generation and was specifically ours because they gave up on teaching phonics. Like right as millennials were getting into school. So Gen X got phonics, but millennials didn't. And so they just skipped it. It's when they went to all the standardized testing. Realized it was a terrible idea because a lot of these kids that are dyslexic like really struggled. I made it through college. There's no excuse. But the well, it's college. It's UNT, so it's college. But the uh basically they realized that so many of these kids fell through and like it's not that you can't relearn phonics if you really wanted to like dedicate. It's like learning another language, but you can learn how to do it. But that people with dyslexia, the way that like our brains are put together, if you're not diligently taught phonics, you really struggle with reading, which is stupid. I don't have an issue with the reading comprehension portion of it, but when you're trying to like reading out loud versus reading in your head is different. And both, I still have to struggle with both of them. But make phonics great again. Yeah, exactly.
You got any more of that phonics?
Yeah, you got any more of that phonics?
I'm hooked.
Mason J, it was good to see you. We want more on call. That's what they're asking for. You got did we record one? I don't think we did. I think we did the rookie. We did what was that Chicago the New York
we did the rookie. We did 2 episodes of the rookie. We did one of Blue Bloods and we did one of Chief Wiggum.
That's right. That's right.
That was funny as hell.
No running in my lobby. Welcome.
Yeah, I wanted to do the on calls once Bill got back.
That's actually
and the Southlands too, because
he likes Southland.
We need palate cleansers for when we force him to watch 30 rookies in a row.
Oh shit. Beast within you. Welcome. I think I got everyone. All caps me in the chat if I missed you. It should be called Juan. Call Millennial. Go away. Nobody asked you. UNT.
He knows how to play the system
with another student's transcript. I didn't go there. Custodies. Yeah, it's a good institution for like the arts. I think it's a really competitive school for that. But like, it's a puppy mill for like degrees. I've accepted that my college. I had like 2 or 3 pretty solid professors. It's a cool college, but Denton is cool though. If you had to go live in a city that you're not gonna ever like stay in for a long time, the like smaller city life there, like there's a ton of mom and pop shops still. Denton is actually pretty based for how they set up their commercial districts because they like basically don't raise the rent on a lot of the smaller or like the way they tax. I had someone explain it to me one time, but I was like, how the hell do all these tiny little mom and pop shops survive? They said, 1, college hipsters, but 2, they're very diligent about making sure that they're fair to the smaller businesses. So there's like, it's hard to find a Starbucks in Denton, like Denton proper, like downtown Denton. And that's because they're protecting that space. Same thing. There's no McDonald's. There's no, all of the Whataburgers and stuff are like outside of the classic downtown because they want to keep that privately owned, which is pretty cool. Mega based of them.
Yeah. Our hometown keeps trying to pretend that they're going to do that, but then they just make downtown insanely expensive anyway. So it's like, well, you pretend you want the small businesses, but then you price them out.
Right.
So what do you want? And then you get mad that there's nothing but chains.
No kidding.
I got gripes.
Oh, dude, same. And it's a nice town. I like the downtown area. It's just too like I don't like it looking at it from a business standpoint.
The parking's trash. It's laid out weird. Right. There's nothing to do there. Yeah. And yet that's where like all the attention goes, which makes no sense to me.
Not to mention Holy Apartments.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Every time I go back home, I'm like, was this here last? I feel like this wasn't.
Nope, we're adding more. Keep adding more.
It's wild. You know what I learned the other day about Starbucks? Starbucks only suck in crappy areas. I went to one in North Richland Hills, and they take care of the machines better, and they have better employees. And I was like, wow, this doesn't taste like trash. I was like, this is weird. And then it dawned on me, oh, I'm some poor kid in the middle of Fort Worth doesn't care how they're running the store. At most, I would say it's probably like an 80-20. 80% of Starbucks are right next to McDonald's. McDonald's was meant to run cheap. Starbucks really isn't. And so specifically coffee in general. Coffee, you have to be very diligent about cleaning cycles. Like you can't just do like the OSHA required. You have to like clean it, be like anal about cleaning that stuff or everything tastes bad. Same thing with cycling out milk. Same thing with like cleaning out. I don't know. It's complicated, but I had a good Starbucks experience and was shocked by it, and then I started doing the mental math.
If it was a Starbucks Reserve, because I know the Reserve ones are so much better. You're just like, oh, this is an actual coffee shop.
Yeah.
Not like the slop they serve everybody else.
I'm gonna look that up.
There's one in downtown. It's hilarious because there's like 2 other regular Starbucks like right next to it, and then there's the Reserve, which is like hidden away.
See, Millennial brings it up. Starbucks in random small towns tend to be better. Yeah, I buy it. One,
they have to compete.
I was gonna say they're having to compete with
people
other
who
small,
hate their stuff.
Yeah, coffee shops. You're the outsider person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started the first video. Oh, Pete, chill. I'm saying hi to people. Okay.
We're waiting for people to get here, man. We're only at 92 so far. If y'all don't break 100 soon, we're just gonna cancel.
We're just gonna cancel stream.
It's gonna be like when your professor was 15 minutes late. The class was canceled.
Mom is in chat. Welcome. I think Sam. I said hi to everybody. Yeah, I think I got everybody. I feel like I did. Again, continue to all caps me. He said next. Okay.
Don't next me. Let me talk about my hometown.
Update tonight. A Lonoke County father pleads not guilty to second-degree murder charges.
Aaron Spencer entered that plea this morning.
Where's chat? You guys can thank Gingy for this. Rather force feed Canes than Starbucks? Hell no.
I stand with you.
No.
I stand with you, my brother.
No, Canes is nasty. Y'all, this Canes train is nasty. Zombie Killer, welcome.
After prosecutors ordered his arrest last week, all after allegedly shooting a 67-year-old man that he found in a car with his 14-year-old daughter.
The judge closed the courtroom to cameras, but THV 11's Rebecca Brown got to go inside. Rebecca, what more do we know?
Faith Rowley, this case has gained national and local attention. At the arraignment this morning, I got the chance to speak to both sides of the argument. The prosecuting attorney tells me the whole story about Aaron Spencer will eventually come out in court, but the defense says it already has, and it's a dad simply trying to protect his daughter.
Context for this, because I do remember this call. Daughter gets, kidnapped from like that front porch, to my understanding. Like, guy goes and like basically forcibly abducts kid. Dad finds out. Dad sees the car. Dad goes and pits the vehicle in his own private car to get his daughter back. Guy basically resists basically tries to prevent the girl from leaving, and Dad smokes this guy. And so the I think it's his county, I don't think it's city, but they are prosecuting the guy for, I guess, second-degree murder is my guess here. If the facts of the case are that, prevention of a felony, kidnapping, maybe don't try that in Arkansas, right? Like, you know what I mean? You might get away with that like in the Northeast or the West Coast, but the Bible Belt, I would not. Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, like, ooh, that is not the kidnapping kids and getting away with it kind of place. Unless you're somebody's...
Maybe Arkansas. Megan just got back from there. She was out there with her family, and she told me some stories.
They sketch?
She's like, there's some... Yeah, she said she saw some very sketchy stuff up there.
Arkansas can be sketch, yo.
Yeah.
Aaron Spencer is not a criminal.
Monday morning, Aaron Spencer uttered the words "not guilty."
Oh, the county, the countrysides for being
the mountains were gorgeous.
Or whatever, it's nice.
Yeah. She was just like, some of those gas stations we stopped at. She was like, I did not feel.
What are those sundown towns or whatever?
Yeah, and very much so. Yeah, she was like, she's like, you need to. She was like, I want to take you, and he's like, but bring a gun. And I was like, well, okay.
Oh, okay.
You've never said that to me, and you've taken me to some very sketchy places before.
Burry, we're gonna take some points from prosecutors. I just got to find out how much. Doppel said I'm too European for this. Welcome to America. We get after it here.
In front of a judge at the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office, where he is facing charges for second-degree murder. All this because of an incident on October 8th, where police reports say Spencer's teenage daughter was missing and was discovered by Spencer in a car with 67-year-old Michael Fossler. According to the sheriff's office, this eventually led to an argument ending with Spencer shooting and killing Fossler.
He was absolutely fearful for her life.
Now, my wonder here is whether or not this was like a grooming thing, where the guy groomed the girl left willingly, which still makes it a crime, right?
Yeah,
willingly.
We'll put it in quote.
Yeah, but that's maybe where the prosecution is trying to say, yes, this is a crime. Yes, this guy's, a pedo and probably should have been handled by the justice system, but you just decided to smoke this dude rather than call him Petey. That's my wonder. I'm curious to see how this goes.
Not to mention that she had been repeatedly the subject of multiple assaults, violent assaults on a child. What are we doing here?
According to court documents, Fossler was charged in early September with 2 counts of sexual assault and 2 counts of sexual indecency with a child, along with several other charges.
Wait,
why are we wasting taxpayer dollars on this?
Okay, I feel a little different now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rip this Band-Aid off now. I'm also going to put this on judges because this really should have, if all of these are legit, because I feel like you don't pick these up on accident. One of these, 2 of these, maybe you could call it circumstantial, but like this fool's got multiple incidents where this is like very hard to prove stuff like in court unless you got physical evidence. And you get the presumption of innocence here in America. We're taking points here. This is wow.
According to Spencer's defense attorney, Erin Casanilli, in her words, he did what any parent would have done.
We feel very confident that this community is going to come to Erin's side because every one of them would have done the same thing for their child or their neighbor's child or a member of their family.
But according to prosecuting attorney Chuck Graham, who charged Spencer with second-degree murder, Spencer's fear is only part of the story.
They had a lot to say about the situation and me, but what's being put out there is not the whole story. And ethically, I can't go much further than that.
You already gone through discovery, dog. It's going to be public information. What is there, a gag order?
I mean, there could be, well, no, because he's the prosecutor, right? So he's,
and they would have
anything he's going to say is going to be given to the defense anyway.
That's what I mean.
So unless, and my only potential where I could see this being like a thing that maybe he does need to keep some secrecy around is like, if this dude was like their tiny fish to catch like a whole ring of them.
Yeah.
And so you basically took out like somebody because they already had him, right?
Right.
Maybe he was talking. Maybe they had to. Now they're like a bunch of other cases maybe are in jeopardy, and so they can't talk about it because if they do, it'll put a bunch of other investigators. Like that's
I get that.
My best argument for why you would be,
Aaron
whatever.
Spencer.
Also, yeah, not tainting witnesses until jury selected can also be good argument for that.
That's top tier. $1 bond, Aaron Spencer for sheriff. So the big issue with these pre-trial interviews, right, is going to be tainting public opinion because the court of public opinion is complicated. They haven't picked the jury yet. They haven't picked any of that stuff. This is an arraignment. The arraignment is where you're presented in front of the judge, and the judge decides whether or not on the merits of the case you have a case. Right? Does the prosecution have a case? If so, cool, we'll send it. If not, no PC it. You see the guy in Harris County doing all that stuff. This is all arraignments, right? I can see the issue, right, with potentially tainting a jury. The jury's still going to have to preside over the entire case. They're going to have to listen to oral arguments. They're not allowed to deliberate on stuff that gets stricken from the record. Their justification for the verdict that they come up with has to still go on the guidelines based of what the judge allows to happen within the courtroom. So yes and no. I can understand jury bias. The other side of it is transparency. I do believe that the people of the state deserve to know what's going on in their court systems. Now, obviously, it doesn't need to be this kind of weird BS that's going on here. Most of this is attorneys just trying to get some clout out of the whole thing, right? But yeah, I have issue with.
Yeah, I think my thing would be if you're gonna be worried about the tainting the jury and all that stuff, then like nobody should be allowed to talk about any of this until like trials happen.
I'd gag the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Which
that was the case.
Yeah, which for me, I think that would probably be a better way to conduct court stuff anyway.
Max said there
general
was a gag order, and it got lifted by the Arkansas Supreme. The Arkansas Supreme Court out here being mega based. That's kind of hot. Okay, never mind.
Well, because like, and not for this specific case, but like if you do have, there are certain cases where like just having the stuff out, just the accusation out there can have, even if you didn't do it, can have terrible effects on your life.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, true.
So
outside of the sheriff's office stood family and friends of Aaron Spencer. This case catching the eyes of people beyond Lono County, as many Facebook comments feel as strongly as both sides defending in the states versus Aaron Spencer.
And we look forward to the public being involved in this process, certainly more so than they were to.
Negative. The public needs no. Trial by a jury of your peers.
This is exactly my point.
Yeah, it is conducted. Needs to be conducted fairly and judiciously.
Yeah, it is great for the defense if you can't find a jury to try this case, because then it just gets kicked.
Yeah, you just
right. Like, she would love to taint every single juror possible, but
okay, don't be a scumbag.
Yeah,
if this guy's innocent, don't worry about it. You can sue the state.
If you have a really strong case, then
what are we doing?
Today,
a trial date will be set.
This is where it does bother me when, like, you make something so high profile,
right,
that it is one thing to know what's going on in your court. It's another thing for it to become a Nancy Grace feeding frenzy for the public, where everybody gets to decide before any even arguments have been heard who's right, who's wrong, and fight about it. And then it becomes
time out in the future for a jury trial, and we'll go from there.
The judge set Spencer's jury trial date for March 19th.
Make government boring again.
Now, what's weird is the judge believes there's a case to be heard. So the judge could have said, no, I don't see PC here, right? Or I don't see enough. And if the prosecution believes, because this is a big L from the prosecution standpoint, having to try this guy is not a good feeling, right? Because they're not stupid. They know this is going to go very poorly in the court of public opinion. These guys like winning cases, not losing cases, right? So I think it's interesting that the prosecutor's office wants to take it. Now, does that mean that the prosecutor's office and the judge are real sussy? Maybe, right? That's not unprecedented, but we have two. They shouldn't be friends, but maybe they are, and oftentimes they probably are, the prosecuting office and the judge. But they both believe they have enough. And I'm assuming, yes, I killed the guy, because he's got to take an affirmative defense here. Yes, I shot the guy, but I believed I shot the guy for a reasonable reason, right? Or justifiable reason. We'll see. Prosecution is clout chasing. I took a lot of points from judges. I took a lot of points from prosecutors. We don't have an attorney's one, but I will just take more, because I do think they're making a bit of a circus out of this. I'm just glad the kid's okay. And then I'm going to give points to suspects. Oh, no, it'd be vigilantes, actually. I'll give points to vigilantes. That counts.
Wait, is he now running for sheriff?
No, I don't think so. Is he? That'd be incredible if he was.
I think that might be what the next couple of, because I just Googled it.
And a man charged with killing an accused sex offender is now running for sheriff in Lonoke County. Aaron Spencer.
Not a conflict of interest at all.
No way. What? What a wild. I did not expect that.
Spencer launched a campaign Friday for the head of the agency that arrested him last October. Spencer faces second-degree murder charges for the.
I was about to say, can he even apply? Like,
it's an elected position, right? So what are the requirements are people like you. People think you do a good job.
Wild.
I mean,
death of Michael Fossler.
This is as good a PR campaign as you're going to get.
40 child sex crimes involving Spencer's daughter.
I'll protect your kids too.
Spencer's scheduled to stand trial in January. Meanwhile, the current sheriff, John Staley, says he's running for re-election. And Staley has served since 2013.
I tell you what, that's kind of petty, but I'm here for it. Because his campaign's pretty straightforward. That's crazy. That is wild.
I'll protect your kids. That's it. Easy peasy.
Like he didn't protect mine. Dude, what a devastating. You know what? I give more points to suspects. Yeah, he's a suspect. No, we'll give more points to vigilantes. I don't like giving points to suspects if I don't have to. Kind of wild. That is. Oh no. Does he have a campaign video? This is what Django was worrying me about.
Bro, Django.
Okay. All right, Django.
Hello, Lone Oak. My name is Aaron Spencer. Many of you know my story. I'm the father who acted to protect his daughter when the system failed. I'm also a husband, a combat veteran of the 82nd Airborne Division, a contractor, and a farmer. And through my own fight for justice, I have seen firsthand the failures in law enforcement and in our circuit court. And I refuse to stand by while others face these same failures. That's why I'm announcing my candidacy to run for Lonoke County Sheriff. This campaign isn't about me. It's about every parent, every neighbor, every family who deserves to feel safe in their homes and safe in their community. It's about restoring trust, where neighbors know law enforcement is on their side and families know that they will not be left alone in a moment of need. Together, we can build a safer, stronger Lonoke County for every family.
I have mixed feelings. There's some part of me that kind of feels like that's mega base, right? There's some part of me, but this feels very like prepared. I'm not saying he smoked a pedophile to start his campaign.
I mean, it's a campaign video. It should be prepared. He should read a script. Like,
right.
Don't just go off the cuff.
But like, it's weird, is all I'm saying. Is that $20 Canadian? Y'all need to chill. That's kind of wild.
Okay, so this, and I don't know if I'm guessing there's no other videos on this.
No.
I'm going to preface this with saying these are unconfirmed Reddit rumors at this point, because I'm looking up more facts about this case, right? So there is, I'm seeing more things that are repeating it, so I'm gonna assume that there's something to it.
Unconfirmed rumors. We'll go with that.
Unconfirmed rumors, but basically, this is like the wife is posting here, but saying that this man, the guy that he shot, used to be a police chief in Indiana and a school resource officer, and that's why the Lonoke County courts have been protecting him, and that there's like a buddy system situation going on here. Apparently, there's another YouTube video I found from an attorney who is talking to a 1981 victim of the guy, who speaks out about being abused by him way back when they were a kid, and about the other horrors of Lonoke County, Arkansas. So I'm gonna share this in our Discord for anybody who wants to watch it. Huge trigger warning, obviously. But that might I'll put it in case updates. So for anybody, we'll follow up on this after, because
Mac said hardcore unconfirmed rumor, but really
2.5-hour
juicy
video.
nonetheless.
But really good tea if it's true. So I want to make sure that like we can follow up on this case. So I'm gonna drop this here because it was a live stream interview.
It's fascinating.
And it's like a 2.5-hour long interview, so obviously we can't watch it here, but there might be some good information in there for a case update, maybe on Thursday or next week.
So if that's the case, and this will come out in the court, right? Like this will come out because the defense attorneys basically, that's how they're building their case. This was a guy that was being protected by the state who has offended multiple times, and they've just never put this guy away. He felt that he had impunity to go and assault this guy's daughter. Him not having confidence in the sheriff's office ability to go and do the handle up, took matters into his own hands, which on the basis of prevention of a felony, of which it is like the forcible assault of a child here, right? Like a minor, regardless of how this minor felt about the altercation. God, I'm shocked it's going to court, to be honest. There's not too many places, at least here in the South. This one place in Arkansas is exempt from that, apparently. But this also wouldn't be, not to throw any shade, this would not be the first time that a pedophile ring was uncovered in the judicial system. I believe it was Utah, that there was a police chief and a judge that were basically helping pedophiles get out of being prosecuted. And it was, I don't remember how they caught them, but they caught them. I mean, multiple communications of being like, they were basically
I might be
homies.
confusing it with another one, but was that the one where that one dad also shot like?
That's a different one. Different one.
Okay.
But it's a
very. He found text messages and stuff. Okay.
It's wild. But like
so this is a trend, is what I'm.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's not unprecedented. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna just take. If this is, I'm preemptive. I'm gonna not give them the presumption of innocence because of precedents here. We're going to go ahead and take some points from prosecutors and judges. on this one, and I'll just give them a nice round number here on vigilantes. That's a fascinating story. Okay, we need case follow-ups on the Aaron Spencer trial. I want to know. Mega based. If he just decides to kind of do it on his own, and he's like, you know what, screw it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the whole system's corrupt, but I live here.
I mean, if it's corrupt and going after him, running for sheriff's a great way to be like, hey, this whole system's corrupt and I'm going to clean it up.
Yeah.
And then he's got a really good shot of winning because most people are going to be pretty pissed off. I think public opinion will probably be on his side.
He smoked their best friend, so he's getting charged. Well, what's cool too is if he's doing it, they're gonna make a movie out of this guy if this is real.
Mm-hmm.
But that would get the feds involved because then they would be like, whoa, what do you mean? Like if any of these facts come out, and that's probably why the gag order was placed, is they didn't want the facts of the case being drummed up here. This guy was somehow able to retain his own attorney who's going to do the facts finding. You can absolutely subpoena stuff. You can actually have that stuff. Arkansas Supreme Court, being wise, is like, no. This isn't us. This is y'all.
Bro,
and
it's wild too because like if you look at the thumbnail on this video, the guy is the most police chief looking dude you've ever seen. He's like a caricature of a police chief.
The first one here?
He's got the little, he's got the head and the little
it's probably
mustache.
Very inappropriate for me to say it, but free my boy. Oh, man. Oh, that's wild. My boy doesn't know how to park on the curb here.
Excuse me. I notice you don't have a license plate. Okay. Well, you have 30 days to get it fixed.
Well, have we never done a traffic stop before? Well, what? Nope. Hey, I'm Officer So-and-so with the Claremont Police Department. We just not pulled you over because you had no front plate. At least demonstrate the seventh. I'm sorry, I'm critiquing this, but let's act like we've done this before.
Give me more accurate freaking skits, damn it.
Okay.
Could have made a joke about, your license and paw prints or something. Like, it's anything, like we're not gonna know. We're just issuing this to John Doe.
Just wait till his dog buddy walking down the street jumps in the patrol car and steals it.
Right.
You be a careful driver.
Maybe a chihuahua.
You have a good day.
I have no idea who he pulled over. This could be an axe murderer.
This could be
or serial carpet pooper or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Pro.
Yeah, this might be the guy that they're looking for that's been pooping in everybody's yards.
This is a desk boy right here. Yeah, you're probably right. Operating a vehicle without brake lights. Like, there's no way this is road legal.
The county tax collector. Are you going to pay your ticket?
Is now an act of terrorism.
Wow.
The jury is now set.
Where's police? I'm taking points. That was terrible.
Give them to good boys.
You know what? I will give.
You know what? Exercising the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
Shout out.
It supports the suspect. There it is.
That took points.
I'll be honest. I took points from suspect. Oh, I need to give.
Oh, okay.
No. No, I need to give him.
But the dog's the suspect. Yeah.
No, you're right. I feel bad. If that other story's true, also, we're gonna take some points from Deputas. Who took him into custody? The sheriff's office. Yeah, I'm gonna take some more. For y'all being sus. Canine corruption. Millennial's gonna be mad when he gets to that part of the stream.
In the trial of a former Illinois law officer accused of a high-profile murder.
Former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson is accused of killing Sonia Massey. The unarmed woman was shot to death in her home after dialing 911 for help.
Chris Ty watching this case for us. He's live in the newsroom now with what we know about the jurors. Chris?
Joe and Eric, it'll be 9 women and 3 men in that jury box this week. 11 are white, 1 is black. 3 alternates also selected late this afternoon. The trial was moved out of Sangamon County near Springfield to Peoria in hopes of a more impartial jury. But even 70 miles away, jurors inside court signaling they knew this case well, but they say they can be impartial. Meanwhile, outside court,
Stop killing cops! Stop killing cops! Stop killing cops!
for Sonia Massey gathered, hoping that their presence makes the Massey family feel less alone. Now, fired Deputy Sean Grayson faces 45 years to life in prison for the first-degree murder charges stemming from the events of July 2020.
Damn, they got him a first degree. Holy cow.
I'm gonna look this one up because I need a reminder of what happened.
He made me a bad one. -1,000.
36-year-old Sonia Massey, who is black, called police for help because
this guy.
Oh, yeah, bury him under the jail, dog.
Yeah, okay.
Bury him under the jail.
I'm tracking now. I was like,
Mr.
I was like, which call is this? And I was like, oh, okay. I recognize the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the hot.
Well, it's because her
water
picture
lady.
looks nothing like what she looked like on the body cam. She was wearing like a little bonnet.
She saw
and
a prowler outside her home. Responding deputies included Sean Grayson, who is white, stepping inside her home to take a report. Grayson shot Massey after a confrontation over a pot of boiling water on her stove. Her family later saying she had mental health issues. He's said in police reports and recent court filings that he acted in self-defense. Advocates for Massey's legacy say the presence of police-worn body cams once again proving their value.
Had it not been caught on video, it could have went the same way as all the other.
So it was interesting. I learned that apparently, because this guy was also at 4 different agencies prior to this. And we accused him of being a gypsy. He's kind of a gypsy. Apparently, those other 3 agencies, he got honorably, like he left on his own, which is a doable thing. And apparently, they were only part-time employment. He was not a full-time.
Because it was like 4 agencies in like 6 years or something. I mean, it was something crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it was I think 3 to 4 agencies in 3 to 4 years. So like he was doing a bunch of basically part-time work at a bunch of different agencies and then finally landed in this one. Whether that makes him a bad apple or not, we don't know, but the end result was still the same. He honorably resigned. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not taking more points away. This is just a follow-up. Yeah, this was a bad. She was.
Here we go. I'll cover. Oh, here we go. I'll cover it here. Okay, so he joined the Army in 2014, but left in 2016 for a serious offense. Court records show that Grayson twice pleaded guilty to driving under the influence of alcohol. Once while enlisted in the Army, once after he was out.
How did he even get a job?
Said the sheriff. So the spokesperson for Sangamon County said the sheriff's office knew about both DUIs. This was his sixth law enforcement job since 2020. And
jeez.
Yeah, so it was real bad. Like his history was not.
So he was dishonorably discharged.
Not exactly
then.
stellar. Yeah,
I'm
from the
shocked
Army,
they let him apply.
Yeah.
Back in my day, bro, you couldn't have a speeding ticket without getting run through the ringer.
Bro, on his application for the Logan County, Illinois Sheriff's Office, where he worked from May 22nd to April 2023, from May 2022 to April 2023, he said he'd been intoxicated a lot in his life. A supervisor at the Virgin, Illinois Police Department reported that Grayson never resigned, but one day just stopped showing up for shifts. Auburn, Illinois reported that he wrongly described his military discharge from the Army as honorable, and that department never sought to verify it. Kincaid, Illinois, where he'd worked for the police department, a member of the Kincaid Board of Trustees described him as a loose cannon, arrogant, and cocky. So this is a lot of departments just deciding they just didn't feel like doing any kind of background and just wanted to believe him, I guess. Maybe low manpower, we'll say, but that's real bad. That's a lot of admin points. I don't remember reading all this back then. I think this might have been stuff we found out later.
Bro, they out there struggling. Well, shout out to police recruiters. That's crazy.
That's wild. That's 6 departments in 4 years.
Yeah,
wild.
That is wild. Not to mention so the dishonorable discharge alone. Let's say it wasn't for anything terribly sus, like that alone probably precludes you from any government. You couldn't work for TSA with that. That's my understanding. That's crazy. I'm out here. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm out here getting pissed off.
Guys, seriously, are we really doing this right now?
Oh wait, you gotta start
paying.
from the beginning of this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this one started 2 minutes and 48.
My bad. I found this one. I found the Instagram video for this. Shout out to Vigilantes for finding this.
I found the
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Back in my day, they checked our credit score. They actually did. They maintained you couldn't go under. It actually bring it up in the rookie. That if your credit score gets too low, like you run the risk of basically getting put on administrative leave until you fix it.
Yeah, that was what Chen's problem was.
Yeah, I know it's Nolan's. I think it was Nolan. Somebody stole his like ID or stole his.
Well, what about wasn't Chen because of her apartment situation? She was basically poor.
That's right.
There might have been both of them.
Emu said, "You're welcome." Put some sauce on that. Do I need a hug? Yes.
Can you roll down the back windows for me too? Sorry, you got real dark tint. Hello. So Scott, where are you coming from?
Miami down here to Alamorada and then back.
So you're this dude in the back.
I was about to say, who is this ride along? Oh man, that's
the
funny.
chief.
I guess it's somebody.
Coming from Miami to Isla Morada, and then you're going back to Miami?
Yeah, I live in Miami.
Okay. Well, do you know where you are right now?
Yeah.
Where are you?
We got the overpass over here, 18-mile stretch, overseas highway.
So he's asking orientation questions. This is actually it's thinly veiled from a law enforcement perspective, but from an investigative perspective, it's a very good qualifying question for intoxication or potential mental health issues, maybe some medical issues or whatever. Very, very good question.
Okay. Where did you do today? Where'd you go? Did you go fishing? Did you go to a restaurant? Well, you're about 100 miles off of where you think you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Who's the guy in the white shirt?
That's the colonel.
Colonel, don't mean shit to me. Okay, well. Look, I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. I got my boys with me.
Who do you work for?
DHS.
Do you have your ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Then you don't work for DHS. So it was a practice I did that since I was a commissioned peace officer, I kept my license on me at all times. In the off chance I had to go do something sussy. I didn't keep it for traffic stops to qualify who I was. I didn't do that. They were only going to get, and I haven't gotten stopped on a traffic stop since, I don't know, 2015, 2014, something crazy like that.
Brag about it.
Right. I drive like a grandpa, so no. And my
well, to be fair, your truck can't go over 60 miles an hour without lighting on fire.
Can't drive. So I can't get hurt by a truck that can't move.
It's true.
But typically you would keep it on your, I wouldn't even claim it unless I had my ID on me. Cause that's pretty.
I just do one of these and then
oh my God, we were trying to pop an ID.
We're good, right?
Yeah, we're good, right? But you're also,
I'm undercover.
Your appointment doesn't change why he's here.
Then I throw
But if I called them, they verify that you're a
100%, bro.
Okay. You don't have any type of credentials or anything that say you're DHS?
Not on me, no.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna bring my weapon with me if I'm.
Okay.
I got a
But you don't have any weapons
tattoo.
on you right now?
No, I don't.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to talk to you away from the kids. So I'm gonna ask you to step out of the car, and we're gonna walk back to the back of your car. Okay?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yes, sir. I am.
Language in front of your kids, man.
Yo, homie.
Boys.
It's okay. We're just gonna walk back to the back of the truck and we'll have a conversation. Okay?
Yeah. Well.
Does he have like sideways mags on his belt?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's pretty common with
Okay.
And they're opening the correct direction at least for big sideways magazines. I was a vertical kind of guy. I didn't have a fupa, so I was able to get away with it. Every once in a while, like some of the heavier guys would have to do them sideways. Some people prefer it because it's a little less bulky on the belt line. But yeah, I saw a lot of people that ran this, but at least they're going in the right direction. He's right-handed. He's gonna pull these magazines out this way. I don't have beef with it.
They're just doing their job.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Please walk, like right over here. Guys, please come over here for me. Okay. So you said you're coming from Miami, going to Islamorada, and going back to Miami. Yes. What are you going to Islamorada for?
Good question.
Guys, seriously, are we really doing this right now?
So there's baby slurred speech I'm starting to pick up now. When I have to read, we'll get slurred speech just because my brain's gonna work on overdrive. So that alone's not enough. I'm wondering what the driving indicators were. Let's see if it says anything about the driving indicators here. Does not say anything about the driving indicators.
No, I just said they had driving recklessly is what they said, but reportedly driving very recklessly.
Typically, it's going to be like failure to maintain a single lane of traffic, so veering in a lane, speed, like excessive speed, or a lot of times what would happen is they were driving way too slow, and so it's obstructing traffic at that point. At least in Texas, I don't know where it is everywhere else. But
that Silverado makes me think he was driving real fast.
Just fucking cooking it, right? So
and probably like cutting people off.
So we had reasonable suspicion for the stop. We're gonna give him that, right? Some of those indicators could possibly lead you to the going down the path of a DWI investigation, but you're gonna need more than that to pull him out. I'm assuming he smelled alcohol. There's a little bit of slurred speech in there. But so far he hasn't articulated any of it. He's just probably doing his investigation. It's going to be really hard out here, but it is what it is.
I'm just asking you a question. You said you're going to Islamorada. What are you going to Islamorada for?
He's trying to get this guy to admit that he went to a bar, which is not a bad line of questioning, but this guy doesn't have to answer it.
Lane.
Yeah.
Are we really doing this right now?
Sir, I'm just asking you a simple question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But you said you're going to Islamorada, so I'm just asking what you're going for.
It's good that he reminded him because feds don't really remember that people have rights.
Right.
So it's good to remind him, like, hey, there's like a Bill of Rights that we're adhering to. You should read it sometime.
It's important.
Yeah.
This guy's swaying a lot. Now they are on a bridge. Bridge could be moving, but it's not enough. In my personal opinion, SFSTs, unless I was smelling something. I can't smell through body cam, but I can also see if he's got bloodshot eyes and all that other stuff, but we're working towards. Also, it's taken him a second to get the hamster moving and answering some of the questions. So slow and lethargic speech, slurred speech, swaying, the driving indicators, the smell of ETOH. If he has all that, I think he's got enough for the walk and turn. And all that stuff.
Guys.
Sometimes I forget people.
Zach, how much have you had to drink today?
Good question.
About 4.
4 what?
4 drinks.
Like water, alcohol, beer. What'd you drink?
I love this guy.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Spicy.
Are you guys really trying to fuck me right now?
I'm just asking what you look.
You're not my type.
I'm conducting a investigation. You need to chill.
Like you're impaired. I smell alcohol coming from you, so I'm just asking how much you had to drink to make sure you're not too impaired to drive that vehicle.
That's a felony.
Okay, how about this, Scott? So again, I think that you might be impaired. You look, your eyes are bloodshot. They're kind of glassy.
Are they really?
Yes, sir, they are.
Articulation.
Show me.
I don't know how you want me to do that.
Take a picture.
Okay.
Not responsible for that. That's not important.
We could do that in a minute. But the other reason why I think you're impaired is just the way you're walking. You're kind of stumbling a little bit.
I'm not walking anywhere.
Okay. And then also the way that you were seen driving, you're like kind of swerving and stuff. And then the colonel tried to pull you over and you didn't immediately stop. You stopped.
Bro, this is rock solid articulation. I love this guy. This is a deputy. I'm here for it if it is, but this guy's kind of crushing. This is so far the best DWI interview I've seen in a hot. It's very organic. He's trying to be very casual about the way that he's asking the questions. It's a very personal thing, right? It's not like so robotic that it feels sus. And it's also going to play very well in the court of law. This guy's kind of screwing himself, but it is what it is.
Here on the bridge.
Was that low battery on your end or my end?
Oh, it's on my end. Sorry. I'm doing it now. I'm swapping batteries.
Cool. I like taters. I had four locos. Hi guys, our Fed's losing points. They're gonna lose a lot of points, Nick. Gotta lose a lot of points. Everybody drop a low battery for Josh. Here. Is there a battery emoji? Maybe we can give him some charge here. Let me see if I can find it. Battery. There it is. Nice low battery for Josh. And then we're gonna get to hear him say double mono or whatever it was. Rob, get your boy. This is Rob on his off day.
Standby. Remaining time.
This is Rob on his way to Canada.
Minute. Battery level.
Back.
Full.
Done yelling at you?
Mono.
There it is.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
this was Rob after he got roasted by every single. He was like, I need a vacation. He got some days off. Went down to Florida.
Look at Tweaky not knowing the difference between a headset and a microphone. What a loser!
Loser, lame.
Solar power needed. Anyways, we got Rob.
You had a safer spot a little bit back there. Doing this. Okay, so again, I believe that you may be impaired by alcohol and/or some type of chemical substance which may inhibit your ability to operate a motor vehicle safely. So I'm asking you voluntarily participate in standardized field sobriety exercises to dispel my belief you may be impaired. Are you willing to do those exercises? Yeah. You'll do them? Yeah. Okay, so what I'll have you do, you can just sit on the bumper of your car right there. You're a little bit taller. I just need to look at your eyes.
Nice look. I'd make him sit on this side, but that's me.
I'm SFST certified.
Okay.
So he knows he's boned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm SFST certified. He knows he's screwed.
So am I. I'm a drug recognition expert.
Ooh, you're extra screwed. So I was SFST certified, right? So at standard field sobriety test, this is only going to be for alcohol, period. Drug certified, it's like a twice as long class. And this is going to get like barbiturates and all this other stuff. Like those guys are only our DWI units were that certified on drug detection. And that's bro. Oof. Wait, a Fed is SFST certified. Yeah. But he forklift certified. You only need to chill. Mike Hoochie's Harry? What? I'm going to blame Sarah for that name.
Yeah. I feel like that's supposed to be said a certain way where it's
Mike Hoochie's Harry?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. X-Bane, also welcome. Also D-Bob and Goose. I
is that phonetic alphabet for something?
Hold on, let's see. MW. No, I don't know.
Profile has like a lot of Air Force planes.
Maybe,
but they look British.
They look British. I feel like they would, because normally depending on what their job is with DHS, some of them might be law enforcement related, right? So that you're going to be some sort of peace officer. I don't see why they wouldn't. Apparently I fell for it.
Oh, it is Sarah.
No, this is Patrick. Yeah, that's definitely Sarah.
That's definitely Sarah. I just checked the username. Should have done that first.
X-Bane said my coochie is hairy. That is a little too much information, Sarah. But thank you for that. That is far more than I wanted to know. Thank you. Gonna time you out now.
You know what that is? Okay. Anyway, so what I'm gonna have you do, if you can, uncross your feet and just put them like side by side.
What?
Perfect. And then your arms, if you could, just try to put them down by your side like that. Okay. So what I'm gonna have you do is just keep your head straight, and you're just gonna keep your head like aimed straight at me, basically, and then I'm gonna look at your eyes. Okay? understand?
Yep.
Are you diabetic?
Nope.
Are you epileptic?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any brain injuries?
Good question.
I'm a disabled veteran.
Okay.
Oh, bro,
Don't do that.
just go ahead and do one of these. It'll be quicker.
He slapped the disabled veteran.
Like, I'm a Fed. What do you think? Of course I'm brain damaged. Come on.
Bedtime. Shout out to my disabled veterans out there.
Have you ever had a traumatic brain injury?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Does it affect your ability to operate a vehicle?
Guys, come on.
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe you don't qualify for SFSTs.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking what your brain injury is. Does it affect you in your everyday life?
Makes me bad at my job.
Do you know what nystagmus is?
Onset of nystagmus, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But do you know what nystagmus is?
Yes, I do.
They
Okay.
got
Do
him
you
with
have
the mouth
nystagmus?
dyslexia.
Guys, are we really doing this?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any medical issues that I... And I'm just going to go side to side, and then I'm going to go up and down, and I'm going to do a circle around your head. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing before I do it, okay? I'm not going to touch you or anything, but again, I just want you to follow my finger with your eyes and don't move your head. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Are you speeding it up, or is that how fast it's
How
going?
fast is it? It's a little fast, but I do like that he's trying to maintain the same plane. They do talk about this a lot, as you're trying to stay within the same plane. You'll see some people that they do weird stuff with their finger. This isn't a horrible position. It is a little fast for my take, but so that was lack of smooth pursuit. We're now at maximum deviation here. I can't
It's hard to
see
tell
anything.
because his eyes keep pixelating through the compression.
Maximum deviation. Onset of nystagmus prior to.
Could the chewing gum affect anything? You have them spit it out before you do the test.
Golly, prior to 45, that was like at 2 degrees. So normally, what you're gonna do on it's the third nystagmus test that you're gonna do. You're gonna start moving, and you kind of stop at around 45 degrees. But like, if they have resting nystagmus, you technically don't even have to do this. But you're gonna start moving until you start to see nystagmus. So you're gonna hold it there and see if you have clear and sustained nystagmus. Right? He barely moved his finger and was like, "Yep, it's nystagmus." It is good. Boys, you're drunk.
I wonder if that's why his eye, like the compression keeps glitching on his eyes, because it's that bad.
Yeah. It was cool to let him sit.
Okay, if you can just like get your head straight, you kind of lean your head to the side a little bit. There you go. So what I'm doing now is vertical, so I'm just going to go up and down, okay? Ready? Same thing. Just follow with your eyes. Don't move your head. Ready?
Interesting that he went down and up. Maybe things have changed since I've left the streets. That's definitely a possibility. Also, the circle test I've never done.
Could be a Florida thing.
Okay. And now I'm going to do just
standard. I mean, they would be taught the same way throughout.
2 small circles around your head. Here, I'll show you
say
what it looks
that, but
like.
we
So I'm going
see
to go
body
like this
cams.
around your head, and then I'm
They
going to
were
bring
taught
it in between your eyes to your nose, but I'm not going to touch you, okay? So don't flinch or anything. I'm not going to touch you, okay? All right, ready? All right, one more time. Ready? So this time, try to just look at my finger. Don't anticipate where it's going to go, okay? You're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you get to that 9th step, you're going to keep the lead, and then you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you understand those instructions, sir? Yep. Okay, could you get back in the starting position for me, please?
He should have stayed in the starting position the whole time, but that's just me.
Just left foot on the line and right foot in front.
Oh, I got you, Wayne.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Anything that we have, he's turn around, and then you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe.
Oh, it's taking forever. My boy! My boy! Oof. He is struggling. He is all the points.
Committing a felony in flip-flops.
Yeah, Yeah, he's
Fits
also
the
not going to
profile.
have a great argument for this not being like straight and level. Those bridges in particular happen to be very well built and don't move very much. So, yeah, this is oof. He's struggling.
Oh, Millennial says the circle test is DRE related.
So for the
so he's looking
It's a drug
for,
thing.
Gotcha. That's why I've never done it. I'm not DRE certified. Shout out to Millennial, dog. Hey, watch out there. Tactical boop.
next one, the one leg stand, we can come over here just so we're not in the road anymore. Scott, can you walk over to me, please? Do you want to do the one leg stand exercise?
2005, 2006. Guys, what the fuck are we doing right now?
Oh,
Seriously.
Hive is best. Shout out.
Okay, Scott, can you be honest with me? How much did you drink today?
I had about 4.
4 what?
Drinks.
Okay, a drink to me is alcohol, or is
I have not drank in several weeks.
You don't drink alcohol?
I have not drank alcohol in several weeks. What the fuck?
Do you take any depressants?
I take medication because I'm a war vet.
What type of medication do you take?
I don't know what the fuck's up.
Okay, does it say not to drink?
The kind that mixes poorly with alcohol.
It's whatever.
Drive a vehicle when you're up, when you're...
No, lane. What the fuck?
Do you take Xanax or anything like that?
No.
Do you take any other type of drugs?
Oh.
Scott, look, man, your eyes, you know what nystagmus is. You told me that.
Onset of nystagmus, yes.
Okay, onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees is
Yeah,
one
if
of
you're
the,
gonna lie,
one of the
just lie
things.
confidently.
Okay, but I really need to know what you drink, where you drink it. Is that...
Look at you, bitch cops.
I don't know, I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
Brewery?
No.
Agreed, L. Pete. I am not PIT or DRE certified. Big sad. He's really struggling here.
This morning?
Guys,
I am law enforcement.
Okay. I was gonna do this away from your kids, man. But you're gonna pull away from me, then I'll do it in front of them.
I'm not pulling away. I'm not fucking moving. Don't be kidding me right now.
I like the beer shirt.
you have anything in your pocket gonna put me, stake me, anything like that?
Nope.
Well, sir, I'm doing my job today.
Also, shout out to the Peerless handcuffs. I have.
Big Killer, that is not a HIPAA violation asking him what medication he takes. HIPAA applies to medical professionals.
Yeah. We're also not sharing it with anybody. We're trying to see that if he is or isn't impaired. Because let's say he is diabetic or something. Well, that's going to eliminate him knowingly and intentionally trying to get himself hammered, right? I am the big sad.
Try to keep your hands turned the way that I have this one. Your left hand right now. Just right up against my head, sir. Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt us?
No, man.
Okay.
Great investigation.
Sit in the car, man.
Going to jail for DUI.
You should Google that brewery and see if it's at the other end of the bridge. Because then you know where he came from. He's Lamar. I think that's where he said he was coming from.
I think it is what he said. Yeah, it's a brewing company. Oh, they probably do flights there, dude. Oh man,
It only makes it worse. Come on, put your feet in, buddy.
Flights.
All right, your kids will be fine. This will pass.
Listen to me.
We gotta sit down.
God damn you guys.
Thank you.
Fuck you. Lane, you really fucked me, man.
I didn't fuck you, man. I'm not the one that drank today and drove.
2.
He went down to 2 beers.
Yeah.
my boy, out here riding with the boys, I guess.
The Colonel.
The Colonel.
What are you doing, man?
How the hell is he able to
Don't
open
fuck
his...
with my kids, man.
I'm not messing with your kids. They're gonna go with their mother for tonight. They're just gonna go to the station. Their mom's driving down to pick them up.
Damn it.
Look, I guess you're mad, man. Don't take it out on me.
I didn't take shit out on you.
Man, you told me a few times you hate me and to go fuck myself.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Look, man, I'm not.
I promise you.
No lectures.
We're gonna go to the pink door over here.
No lectures. Oh, there you go. Actually, really good. This was indeed county, I believe. Hold on. Let's see it right on the side here.
We're gonna go to the pink door over here.
Keys County. That was a very good DWI investigation. Was very professional the whole time. Gave him a lot of chances, so he doesn't come off as like a douchebag. And I give him a little bit more points, but I don't like lectures. And that is a felony. Driving while drunk with kids in the car, big problem. Don't do that. DHS or not, we'll take some from Fish Cops for the Fed boy. That's it. Obvious answer. The obvious answer to all this problem is we're not pulling over, hit it. Taking a sobriety test, hit jaywalking, hit. Step bro, chill. You know what? I'm gonna give points to chat for that. This is for Step Bro being sus. He's taking a very cavalier approach to justice. Plus 200 millennial chill. He's getting a conviction in that. Yeah, that guy's pretty boned. Rock solid investigation. He articulated his reasonable suspicion for the stop, which is probably excellent. The DWI investigation itself was there. I thought he was very fair with the testing. He asked all the questions you're going to want to ask, ensured that he qualified for SFSTs, applied SFSTs. The quality of testimony given by the suspect at the time, because he waived his Fifth Amendment right, can't whoop. But yeah, I think that deputy did a great job. That is probably one of the best DWI investigations I've probably ever seen, to be honest, at least in this show. Gosh, what movie was it? I think it was Resident Evil. That it basically rated like an 80s set for police equipment. These they're not high cut helmets. I don't know. Maybe you might get an old head still using some of these. These are the old school. I don't think these are the Oakley's ones, but the goggles. Very like 90s or 80s. We got a big old cup of water here from the wife, and I got this is eggs, potatoes, and cheese. Got a big heaping plate of carbs and protein. But I'm listening. I give points to media. I thought it was actually kind of a funny skit. Not that many points.
Hell yeah, no, put it back.
No.
Damn.
Canada notoriously nice. I'm sure it depends on where in Canada, probably, but definitely prettier than most of the places
Quebec.
you're going to have in other places in North America. Where I'm from, it's kind of flat, hot, and dry, but there's like Colorado.
We have some mountains eventually if you go west, south.
To go really far away from where I'm at. But I had no beef. I thought this was adorable.
The Rockies or anything, but
and an actually funny take on the whole thing, you know? I liked it. Nice agent. Also, like a very undercover way to harass people coming off a cruise.
yeah.
ship, right?
See, you can still get people's information without a warrant or any of that stuff. You just do it nicely.
Go for the nice police call 6969. That tracks.
A Jefferson police officer pulls over a pickup truck not knowing who was behind the wheel.
Good afternoon, I'm Officer Redmond, Jefferson Police Department. Got your license on you, boss?
Must be new.
Say what?
Must be new.
Me? The reason I stopped you, you were on your cell phone back there at the light. They're getting off the interstate back there, all right? All right, sit tight for me.
The driver, Stacy Blanton, wasn't done with his phone. Records obtained by Atlanta News First Investigates show the driver immediately called the cell phone of Police Chief Stephen Bannister, while Officer Jordan Redmond was in the squad car running Blanton's license. Within a minute, the chief called Officer Redmond.
Yes, sir.
You got our old man pulled over?
Who's that?
Stacy Blanton.
Yeah, who is Mr. Blanton?
Run, he's the guy that changes all our oil up there quickly.
Yes, sir, I got him pulled over.
You mind riding him on warning?
Excuse me, sir?
You sure about that? Or what?
You scared he's gonna screw up your patrol cars? I got you
like or
oil
what?
mailed?
Like what?
I'm not sure.
He's black. Don't get me wrong, he's good, but he gets us a heck of a deal to service our cars. We get it done cheaper there and do everywhere else.
Officer Redmond pauses in silence for a moment, then...
All right.
Hey, just tell him that he owes us some free oil changes.
Hey, would this maybe be one of those things where, like, you know, by policy, usually you're not allowed to accept gratuities from businesses because it might affect the way that you enforce the law? As I figured I'd let you chew while I covered at least part of this. Oil man should get one of these, and then he'd be free to go.
Like, what? Tell him he owes us some free oil.
I mean, he's using taxpayer money to pay for that ticket anyway, so what do you care?
I just can't, Doug. Equal, say it with me, team. Equal application of the law.
All right, then.
Will the officer really issue a warning instead of a ticket for the driver owing some free oil changes? The answer is no.
Hi, boss man.
No.
Mega Bears. Hell yeah.
Give him points and then roast admin.
Where's he at?
Ridiculous.
There
There we go.
Actually, this guy needs more points. That was mega based.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm for sure blading him now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to issue a citation today for
Might
your
get
cell
petty
phone.
with it.
Bro.
What? Shout out to the City Kitty sticker.
You have two options. You have
That's pretty top tier.
I love that. Need to see what that's about.
City Kitty, proactive concepts.
That'd be hilarious if that was a sticker from the oil change place.
The sins of this stop are as dark as the oil in those engines.
Oh, they're
Put that on front of your
custom law
copy, y'all.
enforcement stickers. Okay, so they make little meme stickers for cops. That's funny.
Dude, mega based. I'm here for this guy.
Also got a what
You know where else you could get some meme stickers for
Excuse me?
cops? At our merch store.
Give the pitch.
Our merch store, you can get all kinds of different cool designs, like this wonderful rookie-inspired shirt.
You done?
It also comes in sticker and in mug form. Aw, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. It's 20
I
ounces.
spoke with my chief. So you have a court date on your copy. You also have a website and phone number. That is a private phone call, sir. I know. So your court date's going to be on the front. The website and phone number is going to be right here on the back for you.
City cell phone records show the driver immediately called the chief back. We don't know what was said in that 2-minute call, but Chief Bannister then dialed Officer Redmond's phone, a call that lasted 7 minutes. Here's the citation. Records show Blanton paid the $50 fine in September without admitting guilt.
You drive safely, sir.
3 weeks after the stop, the city manager issued this formal reprimand to the chief for inappropriate interference.
Let's go.
Bro, is this the system working as intended?
Let's go.
What is this? Who gets that one? Is that...
We're going to give it to society.
There you go.
I'm not giving it to admin.
For electing-based city administrators. Okay, we do have a politicians category.
I'll give him some points.
Give him like 5.
Okay, I like 5.
Like, yeah, you get a bare minimum points for doing the bare minimum of what is your job.
I'm here for it.
Your actions directly violate the principles of operational integrity and impartial law enforcement, the city manager wrote, adding that the chief undermined the authority and discretion of the on-duty officer, created a perception of preferential treatment, and risked public confidence in the fairness and impartiality of the police department. The city manager called the chief's conduct unacceptable, but did not demote him or issue any punishment. The city manager ordered the chief to draft a new policy to prevent him and other officers from doing what he already did.
Not writing him a warning. Just tell him that he owes us some free oil changes.
The new policy memo is titled Prohibition on Request for Preferential Treatment Regarding Traffic Citations.
Should not have to be in policy, but whatever.
/warnings, and it prevents officers from requesting that another officer issue a written warning in lieu of a formal citation. Officers are directed to decide on their own, fairly and without bias.
Weird that you had to put that in policy.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's how policies happen.
That officer likely needs to go find some other place to work because he's now nuclear. nuclear at that department. Shout out to him though. Mega ultra based.
Bet they didn't.
I bet they didn't.
Because I bet you they were totally cool with the oil change discounts.
Mm-hmm.
So it was about to make them look real bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why old boy didn't get a demotion or anything. He's still saving the city money.
On oil changes?
Mm-hmm. So dumb.
It's like no amount should matter, but like on oil changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of all things, like the thing you can do at your house.
I was about to say, like, I could do an oil change in my own patrol car. It wouldn't be that
Write
complicated.
a policy where every officer does it on their own damn patrol car.
Teach an academy.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of oil filters, and it's not hard. It's not hard. I'm stupid.
All right, what's going on today, man?
I took all my money and ran.
Okay.
And I called y'all to get the money back. And I just want to turn the weed in too. But he ended up leaving.
What started as a routine theft investigation quickly took a strange turn when it exposed one of the dumbest criminals ever.
Are you all right? People typically don't come up to me with a baggie of weed like that and then just show it. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Around 4:06 p.m. on September 22nd, 2023, police received a 911 call from a 33-year-old Eric Thomas, reporting that his $10 had been stolen in Largo, Florida. But as officers made their way to his location, they had no idea what they were about to walk into.
West Bay Surgery. Hey, what's up, man?
What? That's wild.
You
The boy's
say,
like,
I found this over there. I don't know what it is. I've never seen this substance in my life, but I thought it was littering.
Now, I'd take him on that, right, and just say that I'm going to seize this and destroy it if you actually found it, right? But theoretically, mere possession alone would be enough. But let's say he's smart. He's clearly not, but if he was smarter, he'd say, I found this. He's going to give himself up like this.
What? Bro.
He's got it in dime bags. Bro, what are we doing?
Come on, bro. What's going on with you? I appreciate you not being... Come on, man. I'm not anyone in custody. Bro. Come on, bro. What's going on with you? I appreciate you not being... Come on, man.
There's a clue here. This is one of two things. I can't see it all the way, but it's either like wristband from a club or, more likely, a wristband from a hospital or a mental health facility. It's how they keep track of your information, name, stuff like that, whether or not you have insurance. I'm not saying they put that on there, but it's an important deal. But this is a clue. This guy might have mental health stuff going on, so maybe we just don't call him an idiot. This is some MHID stuff happening here.
Man walked up holding a bag of drugs. He wasn't just in possession, he was openly showing off something that could land him decades in prison. Whether it was poor judgment or something more concerning, the officer was about to find out.
Are you alright? People typically don't come up to me with a baggie of weed like that and then just show it. Are you good?
I'm good, bro. Cops ran off.
What's running off?
Cops came up and ran off, and they told me to call the police. So I called the police. Okay. Turn myself down.
Who did you talk to? I'll get that. Real quick, do you got any weapons on you?
I don't know what.
Eric Thomas. So you're the one that had $10 taken from you?
Yeah.
So this is just search incident to arrest, right?
Just
at
light
this
his
point.
money back.
Yeah, he's going on that.
You can just start digging in pockets.
I have no issue with the search here.
And he'd do anything to get it. But when the officer searched him, things got stranger. He had marijuana in 2 bags of a white substance suspected to be cocaine. The officer detained him, wondering why anyone would risk years in prison over $10. When asked about it, Eric had plenty to say.
All right, what's going on today, man?
I took all my money and ran.
Okay.
And I called y'all to get the money back. And I told him to turn the weed in too. But he ended up leaving.
Was this like a deal going back kind of thing?
Yeah, deal going back.
Did he like
turn the weed in too?
Wait, did he rob you from it? Like,
yeah, he robbed me from it and ran off.
Where did it happen?
He ran up the street, bro.
No, where did it happen?
It happened in front of here, and he ran up the street.
In front of here?
Yeah.
Okay, on this
I
side of the
was turning
road?
myself in, bro, so I didn't feel me getting no trouble. We took the money for the weed. ran over and I called you on you, man.
So do you know who this person was?
No.
How'd you get in contact with this person?
What by? I'm just telling me. I ain't myself.
What does the guy look like? Because the description that I got was you.
Fat guy, and he ran up the street.
I mean, except I don't think you're 250, but I had a black male, black shirt, black short, or black pants about 250. But what did the other guy look like? I just want to make sure.
Black guy, he ran up the street. He was kind of fat. He was 250. Yeah, black pants, black shirt, black short, black pants, black shirt. All right, myself there for you, bro. All right. You got the AC going? Can you feel it, or is it not hitting you? I do. I have all your stuff.
She's being cool with the guy. I mean, the guy's being cool, so you're being cool. It's a weird one, but if I have somebody robbing my local drug dealer, do I want to take this guy into custody? Yes, because marijuana, despite everyone liking the effects of it, of the illicit substance for now, man, the center of most shootings that I worked in my city. Cocaine's a sketchy business, whatever, but like something about weed, probably its profitability. Man, crazy amounts of violence. You got somebody doing dope rips or robbing drug dealers because they assume, well, you're a drug dealer, you're not going to call 911. You want to take those people into custody. So I'd at least want to try to investigate a little bit of what he's saying if there is some truth to it.
What's up, my guy? What's up, bro? I'm up somewhere else.
Does the weed and baggies make a difference as far as what he's being charged for?
So we're looking for, we were talking about intent to sell. So there's possession of marijuana, like a usable amount. You get to a certain amount. I think in Texas it was like 2 pounds. There's a lot where just the amount of it was like a felony, or I can find scales, individual baggies. Like I'm clearly not doing this for personal consumption. I'm doing this with intent to distribute. That intent to distribute is kind of hard to prove without physical evidence like that. The individual, we call them dime bags, but the little sketchy plastic baggies in there meant for 1/10 of an ounce, right? Is typically what you're going to do you weigh it, figure out how much you have, and that's how you sell it. You part out the original bit that you had. So I'm clearly showing, so you also see scales. So you want to prove to the buyer that this is indeed what you're buying. A lot of times too, you'll see cash. Like lots of cash, because you want to make change for people, right? Just like you would do if you were owning a lemonade stand, except you're selling weed. Some other stuff you might look for is multiple cell phones. So most people have one. Almost universally, most people have one. Drug dealers tend to have 2 or 3 or more. I've seen more. Sometimes it's just for the side chicks, right? But other times it's because it's called a burner phone. So I'm going to make all my contacts with these people on Let Go or whatever it is to go buy this weed and then dump it. I'm dumping the account, the email associated with, and everything. And this is to try to make yourself a little bit more evasive. It's also field craft for people that are doing weird stuff on the internet. And then it's an old school way of looking at it, but sometimes they also keep inventory of what they sell because they're held accountable to the people that are helping them with distribution, right? So I got this much in weight in drugs, right? I sold all of this amount at this dollar amount, and I'm going to cut in the person that supplied me. So part of that transactional nature is that I keep track of it all in a logbook. I'm sure that can be done digitally nowadays, but we used to look for like a logbook, and they would do this to keep, I'm not saying they'd keep a client list, but a lot of times they would say, well, I sold to this many people. Sometimes they have names for them, sometimes they don't. This was the weight that I sold. This was the dollar amount I sold it from, to basically prevent themselves from being accused of skimming off the top, because this is purely a cash business. We're not getting Venmo'd for drugs, right? So, I have 2, Josh. What does that say about me? Sus. That or you travel internationally a lot. I've noticed a lot of people will have the domestic phone. Or if they travel internationally a lot, they'll get a separate phone plan because way cheaper to just have an international plan. But typically those get controlled by minutes, or there's like certain speculations on that plan. So that's the...
Or you have like a work phone and a home phone. Like one supplied by your company and one that you have at home.
Which is smart, if that's the case.
Or you run a photo booth business, and that second one's just for the photo
pay
booth.
for my drugs with Zelle. That's keeping it classy. Katie,
I have Apple Pay. We just tap it. Great.
I just got back, and Josh is giving us lessons on side chicks. Repent.
Sometimes the side chicks want to buy Coke. What are you gonna do, man?
Repent. One is a work phone. I will not give my personal number to work clients. That must be nice.
Must be nice.
I'm a business to business
I'm a
person.
yeah. It's like a business owner. It's out there.
And I think weed, the legalization of weed, I think should happen. If my justification for this, if alcohol is legal, so should weed be, right? They arguably have better effects on the body than alcohol does. There's a very real issue with the health downsides to alcohol as a whole, but less alcohol gets you more impaired than more weed. Theoretically, the highs they do both impair you. Smoking marijuana investigations would go up. You'd have issues with that. But I think if you created responsible places for people to do this, we do this with guns. We do this with a bunch of other stuff that is potentially dangerous for people. I don't
Bring back opium dens for weed.
Right. One, and that's kind of the issue, is that when we do make things like this legal, they tend to only harm the poor, the disenfranchised, or the ignorant. Rich people, it doesn't change anything for. What's legal, what's not legal, doesn't affect the rich. It doesn't affect the poor. So from a certain civic standpoint, again, you talk about opium dens, right? Whole wars got fought over this because it really does destabilize the working class, which is bad for rich people. But also in a society like our own, where there is some level of class mobility, you do kind of repress that. If I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna give you some free weed, on the side to keep you from wanting to have entrepreneurial endeavors and all that other stuff,
or dump a bunch of crack cocaine into
poor neighborhoods, right?
Yeah,
Now, where I do see marijuana where it should be, if let's say we just did it the medical way, I think there's a lot of states that do a good job with this, where they look at it as a medicinal thing, so you still have to get a prescription for it. I think stress management, this is far better than Xanax, all that other stuff. You can also look at PTSD symptoms that tend to get, or also just generalized anxiety symptoms. You tend to get given type of, basically not an antipsychotic. It's a psych med basically though, but it's going to have some level of effect on the brain. SSRIs are the most common that are known to people. I'm sure there's others. Those have crazy bad side effects and make you crazy dependent. Marijuana, though, is a addictive substance, regardless of what people want to say. So is caffeine. So is tobacco by itself. The substance in tobacco that makes you feel good is addictive in nature. Sugar is addictive, whether they want to tell you or not. I understand the argument for legalization. However, we don't choose the laws, you just enforce them. Anyways.
We'll read your rights, okay? Right, so you have the right to make sound anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You can decide at any time to exercise your rights and answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights, sir? You do? Good. Okay. With those rights in mind, do you still wish to talk to me? No, I'm straight. You don't talk to me? All right. So...
No, I'm straight. Right. He already said everything he had to say.
And this wasn't his first run-in with the law. Eric already had prior cases involving marijuana, cocaine, and battery, as well as a pending charge where officers found Ziploc baggies of marijuana on him at a court security checkpoint. Until now, he'd managed to avoid serious jail time.
My guy.
Oh, I forgot to believe that in the car. My boy.
Likely thinking this would be no different until officers took a closer look at the evidence.
So, we're still good on that.
Bro,
so,
take points for media. That was they forgot to fix an offline clip in their timeline. Really? That's what that was.
Likely thinking this would be no different until officers took a closer look at the evidence.
Oh, they did. This is terrible. Also, like, kind of a weird. The original image that they had in there is like a weird, like, bit rate or size.
I'm not gonna say I haven't done this on Officers React episodes, but they're like an hour and a half long, not 15 minutes.
I didn't make very many. This is hilarious.
So, we're still good on that. So again, he walked up to you and said something along the lines of, I'm turning myself in. He had all the weed in his hand. I was like, put it down in here. I called them and they said that I should turn myself in. That was before he even asked me any questions.
All right, so you don't want to call dispatch initially about somebody stole 10 bucks from you?
Yeah, they took it around the street, and then when I started pissing me up.
They took what, the $10?
Yeah, we got an argument, then we came up like I said, so we could be back on.
Okay, I'm just asking as far as you want to try to press charges on the victim, or?
No, fine.
You can find him? No? Okay, you don't know who he is, I'm assuming? No? Okay, I'm appreciate you being cool.
I'll just take it contrary, do the best hands for the session. What? Are you going out there?
Ew, they have 320s.
Oh, you're working.
Can't make this stuff up, man. Oh.
portable things.
Things have gotten cooler. So we had a chemical tester, but it was a like digital chemical tester that we had in our evidence room. And so I would have a good idea that I had weed, but we did have to confirm it. This was way after. This was like the last year. Oh. Life has gotten weird. I think we're good. My computer had a spasm there for a second.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I thought it was me. I'm like,
Okay.
I lost.
No,
I
we're
lost it
good.
For a second,
We're good.
but
We're back.
Stream seemed to be fine.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is. It'll come back. There it is. All right, we're back. But we had a tester, so at the tail end of me being on patrol, we did have to test it before we booked them. But it didn't take very long. You're back. Life is weird. Yes.
What? Very well.
Very well.
Barely.
That's cool. THC. So at least now it's the intent charge is a little bit stronger now that we have that.
Oh, that. Yeah. I thought he was the subject. I need to start transforming over now. What's the time? You got phone number, guy? No, sorry. Oh, but he called from a number, didn't he? That's me being stupid. I asked for his phone number. He didn't got one, but he called from a number. He got a phone number. I call that a clue. I'm not a detective.
I'm still very shocked.
Right? Welcome to Largo, baby.
What you did with my phone?
Your phone's up here, sir.
My IDs?
Your IDs are. No, just that one. Yeah, I can smell it. I was trying to get him to spin real quick.
Yeah, copy.
Ultimately, Eric was charged with felony third-degree possession of cocaine and misdemeanor first-degree possession of marijuana. He was booked into the Pinellas County Jail in Florida, where his bond was set at $7,000. 2 months later, he pleaded guilty to both charges and was sentenced to 120 days in jail in order to pay $1,450 for statutory costs. Got a class.
Wild. I mean, I guess I can give points, but I'm not going to give very much because they kind of like handed it to him. I guess points from suspects because they did really bad here.
The self-snitching was wild, bruh.
Hold on.
He didn't self-snitch that bad.
Yeah, the self-snitch was pretty bad there, but good on them. They were nice to him at least.
I mean, maybe he knows the court system in his town and they're real big on honesty. I don't know. Clearly, he's done this multiple times.
Roadside drug test kit. So we did it for meth. We did it for heroin, and then I think I had one for what was the other one? It wasn't I don't think it was a GHB kit, but I didn't have one for marijuana. Or if we did have them, they were never in the evidence room, which is kind of where we would go and collect them. Tiny little. I have pictures of the very last bit of meth that I found. It's a tiny little plastic thing. You take a little scoop, you dump it in there, you seal it, you break the little glass vials, you shake it, it turns purple or whatever the indicator color is. It's reactive to the thing that you're doing, but it's a lot more common. We don't see a lot of good drug investigations, mostly because those arrests are kind of slam dunks most of the time. So it's pretty rare you're going to see, you'll see it on channels like this because typically they're pretty straightforward. But it was good to see. I've never seen a marijuana one, which is kind of cool. But I guess technology, the future is now, old man. Just because you didn't do it back in your day doesn't mean it didn't.
Also, like the form factor of it, because it's like nice and flat. It's easy to carry.
Yeah, and most of the drug test kits were, I mean, they were like the size of those like cheap matches, kind of really small, like the little like paper thin matches you get from like a hotel,
restaurants.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
that's about the size of most. I used to keep like 10 or 15. Most of them I did it for meth because meth was huge in my area, but also dinner was magical. Thank you, my love.
Yeah, that's where I get mine.
One.
When you come through my hospital, don't worry, I'll let you die.
Well, new tonight, a local nurse caught on video telling officers she would let them die if they were ever her patients after she was arrested. Memorial Herman says she's now suspended. ABC 13's Luke Jones has the video only on 13.
Shocking words from a woman who makes life or death decisions every day. And it's not the only thing she said that's raising eyebrows.
Stop! I have a child!
A contentious ride to jail Saturday in Magnolia, and the woman in the back seat wants officers to know exactly what she does for a living.
Well, I'm a nurse, and when you come through my hospital, don't worry, I'll let you die.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
His response, oh, no. Depending on what the arrest is, she might not be a nurse for very much longer. They're pretty serious about that. I was a barista for 7 years, and I strongly believe that it should be illegal to sell caffeine to minors. Yeah, dude. My first good hit of caffeine, I was probably like 17, and I've been drinking it ever since. So, yeah.
I've had nothing but good experiences with caffeine.
Well, and of substances to abuse, weirdly enough, a lot of studies have come out about nicotine. That a lot of people that just can't, they quit the smoking, but they get to nicotine gum, that they struggle to quit the nicotine gum because it does.
For the Zins or
but that the nicotine, it's kind of like it's a stronger form of caffeine to the brain, basically. That it helps you with concentrating, also helps with people that have like ADHD symptoms and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting. But
see, Birdie said I had ADHD. Caffeine let me function.
Yeah,
boom,
there it is. Yeah, it's gotten me through.
Have you tried meth?
Have you tried meth?
That's what
I've seen caffeine overdoses. Well, that's people being stupid.
That you would need to have
Like a
so
lot.
much caffeine. You need to be doing caffeine powder or caffeine pills.
It also helps that you and I are not small human beings, so the amount of caffeine we'd have to take would be a lot. But I'm sure it can happen. I got off cigarettes, vaping now. Need to quit vaping. We're gonna help you with quit vaping. Pick up meth.
I will say I do regularly do, and we've talked about this, where like I'll take like 3 days off of drinking any coffee to reset the tolerance.
It helps.
Because over time you're just like, it helps a lot.
Doug, 150 milligrams does for me what 700 used to do for me back in the day. Because I'll do, like I said, a day or two where I won't have any caffeine. It's not fun. And also because I do it more frequently, those days aren't as bad. I've noticed that like my withdrawal from caffeine, I still get a mild headache. So I kind of feed it with sugar, basically. I'll go make some brownies or something like that and I'll feel a lot better. But it's definitely a thing. I ate a pound of chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Thought I was going to die.
Well, you played yourself.
Oh.
Oh my God.
All your family members, and this is all on recording?
It sure is. Police identify the woman as 35-year-old Crystal Tadlock, a nurse at Memorial Herman's Heights location.
Greater Heights, don't go there.
Officers say they pulled Tadlock over for speeding just after midnight.
Jeep driver, shocker.
On FM 1488 near Heritage Lane. But they note it took her 40 seconds to stop, and that she ran a red light and struck a curb. They also note she had bloodshot, glassy eyes and slurred speech, and that she admitted to having 2 drinks at a concert. During a field sobriety test, they say she almost fell over backwards, which Tadlock blames on a recent eye injection.
I couldn't walk straight because I had eye injection yesterday? Because my perception is permanently off?
During the long ride to jail, Tadlock appears to take issue with one officer's heritage.
You can't speak straight because you have an accent from another country.
And when he tries to inform her of her rights.
All right, I'll be putting on audio, make sure you listen to it. I know, that's because ICE hasn't picked you up yet.
Tadlock told police she's worked in Memorial Herman's ICU for the last 7 years.
Oh, that was the thing we missed in the DHS boy too. I think there was a point where he does a similar thing because he thinks the other deputies
or whatever.
Yeah. I think we fast forwarded through that, but this is getting a little too common. I don't like it.
Whoa, Houston. Hold on, stand by.
Oh.
The Daisy Foundation honored her with an award for extraordinary nurses, but her bedside demeanor appeared to be absent Saturday.
You literally just said you don't want me there because you're going to let me down.
Well, I mean, you're not that great of a person. You think you could just treat me like this?
Tadlock was charged with DWI and has since bonded out of jail. Magnolia police writing, unfortunately, we couldn't charge her with not being a very nice person.
Bro, mega-based media. We could not charge her with... honestly, I would let media positions be non-sworn so they could be saucy like that. That's hilarious. That's incredible.
You're going to be so embarrassed. And I'm also white. Yeah.
Tonight, Memorial Herman tells us it's now investigating this. Tadlock, it says, suspended until that investigation is complete. We did try emailing her. So far, we haven't heard back. Because she refused to complete a breathalyzer test, police say they ended up doing a blood draw. They're still awaiting the results of that.
I would bet it's like, for that kind of behavior, probably only like a 1.5 at the highest.
Yeah, I don't think she was...
Because she wasn't because you start getting to like 2, if you're not used to doing it, like you're not like a functional alcoholic, and like they're pretty much gone. Like these are zombies. And so like I bet she's at like a 1.5, 1.2. and it's just the real her coming out. You know what I mean? It hurts your inhibition.
Inside thoughts become outside words.
Yeah, man. County, good on him for having a good sense of humor.
Oh shit, you're white, Ted. Pull the car over. Goose. My bad. I didn't realize. Didn't notice because it was nighttime.
Oh man, pull the car over. So sorry.
Free my girl. She's white.
Free my girl. We'll take points from suspects for being problematic.
For racism.
Also, well, no, nurse administration. Nurses are kind of a sussy bunch in general. So she was probably, well, she's sober, like a acceptable amount
Keeps
of
it in
sussy.
check.
But she just never went to work hammered, and it shows. You get some nurses that do that, and they get away with it. It's kind of wild, but I don't know. It's a sussy bunch.
Avenue. Speed 70, we're 20.
Driving along along the wrong side, everybody is. Take everybody to jail.
Light traffic, no pedestrians.
Yeah.
The area is currently medium, so we approach the T-junction, wait.
They love the radio.
The area is high as it mounts the pavement to go around a vehicle.
Yeah, y'all don't have F-350s, and it shows. Like everyone's got a sub, and these are probably expensive. This isn't because these people are like poor. It's just hashtag Europe. Just European countries individually don't have
Cobblestones can't handle.
That's what I mean. Like they have
good cars,
probably old historic roads, and people don't own a lot of land, so people don't do stuff like that. God bless America.
Yeah, 70 and a 20, but it's kilometers, so it's like 5 miles an hour.
I was gonna say the same thing. 70 to 20. I was like, what is he? 35? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Bro, I wouldn't even
So
stop.
every time
for
I drive
this.
down in Mexico, I'm like, it says 100 kilometers, but it's like 50 miles an hour at most, and I'm speeding. Like, it's not allegedly.
We're doing 72. You got an MPH.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss. It's wrong side of the road onto the pavement.
Wrong side of the road.
The area is high, but
Bro, shout out to society. Bro, everybody moved over from my boy. His radio traffic's not bad. It's just weird.
no pedestrians. I can clearly see down the footpath there are no pedestrians. We're back onto the road, and we're right onto David's Road. Connors, can we tag 30? DRA is high, wait.
Get him. Oh, damn.
DRA is high, just tries to
hit him with the wheelchair.
On the pavement.
I have not seen a single truck.
Now back down to medium. Connors, go to the...
I'm looking now.
A lot of SUVs, like almost everybody's got either an
They're
SUV or
they're like crossovers, really.
Yeah,
They're
crossovers.
Crossover, like a little baby sedan.
or
with a
hatchbacks.
hatchback. Dang, mate, you lost him. Dang, mate, you lost him.
Contact.
Hit this forward.
Target's still on commission.
Wait.
The benefit of small cars.
Sorry, Jake. DRA
Nimble. Nimble.
Yeah.
And they're not going fast, so, you know.
No.
is high, Connors, as it mounts the pavement on the offside again. Connors, if I don't have M-Pass soon, I have to report this.
Tactical contact visual.
M-Pass. Whatever that is.
M-Pass, how far away, please? To report this.
My boy's triple dicking it in this truck. Look at this.
Tactical contact visual.
Yeah, it's definitely 3 dudes.
Hey, look at that.
They're out here working hard.
They've got the shifter in between.
M-Pass, how far away, please?
Some British Mexicans right there.
They're called Irish.
You're not wrong. Oh, man. Shout out to my Irish homies. You're Catholic, hardworking, and kind of built a country without any credit for it.
Yep.
Y'all count.
So you're drinking 4 what?
You're invited to the pachanga.
Hit him.
I said F-350, X-Bane show. Oh, mega beast!
Also, in these roads, an F-150 would be plenty
Oh,
big.
it'd be enormous here, yeah.
Overhead, video is down again.
First pickup we've seen.
Impasse, confirm overhead. Yes, yes.
Yes, single crew, so I'll have to leave the commentary meter.
Yeah, that's noted. If you've got idle then, I'll back off from the subject vehicle. Mitch, have you got it ready?
So I'm guessing whatever impasse was, is that their I think that's their helicopter?
Yes, next vehicle.
Oh, spikies! Oh, didn't get him on the sidewalk though. That bike guy just shit his pants.
I'll tell you what, the suspect and the cop here are kind of crushing on driving. They're doing excellent. I think he's only made contact with like one car.
You're unsuccessful. 108 towards Upmarket.
Drone strike.
Drone strike.
Down, I'm going back down Dayton Road towards 8 meters, mate. Yeah, that's a few, mate. We're taking this forward, mate. Get ready, yes, just a bit, move, wait.
Oh, there was a truck.
We're right. We're bolt.
Watch your purpose. I'd be so pissed. Whatever off-brand car this is, I'd be pissed.
I'm thinking it's the 57 hotel in the Tucker. I'm going to vehicle 866K.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, whoa,
Oh, what's he?
It's like a ghetto.
Like a mace? It's like a little mace
yeah,
thing.
Bro, they're getting medieval with it over here.
Oh, and then the taser comes out. There's 2 people in there.
This looks like a rap video. Why are we beating the hell out of the car?
This is the Rodney King of cars.
You know what? A+ for effort. Like, we're gonna cut it after that.
We're gonna cut it here because these are starting to hit their heads a little bit. We don't need to see
wild. That. You know what? I'll give him 20. I'll give him 30. It was excellent driving, good radio traffic. I don't know anything about their laws, but
right up in the pinned comment.
Oh.
Like an explanation. There's no pinned comment, Emu.
Lies.
Big lies. Officer made use of stingers in an attempt to bring his vehicle to a stop. However, Smith drove on payments, narrowly avoided traffic. Court also heard he went through red lights. Spoken on last week, Smith was sentenced to 16 months in prison, was disqualified from driving for 10 years and 8 months. Shout out. Smith's driving was amongst the most reckless and exceedingly dangerous I've ever seen, and this sentence reflects that.
Wow.
So he was it was for going 80 and a 30. Free my boy. He did nothing wrong.
Free my boy. I'll tell you what.
That's reasonable speeds.
Bro, if LA County or something like that, this would have gone $150, you know? Well, they'd have had faster cars too, to be fair, but. I am a rear wiper user. Hey, same. My little RAV4's got a little.
Is that what you call a bidet?
It tracks. Horse media. That was a good one. I gave points to International Cops. Got a little sprayer too.
Yeah.
My RAV4 has a bidet.
First at 5, an update to a story that Fox 2 broke last night regarding a controversial scanner call.
Police scanner audio suggesting an officer intentionally altered information in their report. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards joins us live outside DPD headquarters after hearing more from police about what happened. And Lauren, you talked to police today.
Guessing DPD is Dearborn, Michigan is my guess.
Absolutely,
Detroit.
Jessica and Roop, I can tell you that there was so much of an update and so much to tell you. And after
I just saw Michigan and didn't look up.
reaching out to Detroit police, we finally met at headquarters. We sat down. They explained so much. But first, let's take a listen to that controversial scanner call.
Hey, Smith, you're doing the UD-10 for Fight's accident? Yes, sir. All right, when you enter her driver's license number in, just accidentally change one digit.
She does all the changes.
No,
Now,
right?
that was from about 5:30 Thursday morning out of Detroit Police Precinct 4 in Southwest Detroit. DPD has confirmed to Fox 2 that this audio is authentic and is related to an on-duty crash. Now, Thursday, Fox 2 was told through sources that it is possible this was done to circumvent this on-duty crash affecting the officers' car insurance rates. Today, Fox 2 sat down with Detroit Police at their headquarters. Police say they believe the crash involved an officer who backed into a pole. They could not confirm if there were any injuries, but they explained their policy and that they are looking into that call.
There was a officer-involved accident, and it's my understanding that our policy is we go and we do an investigation on that accident. Part of that is the UD-10 that is completed. That's Michigan. Basically, it's Michigan law that we have to report it. So it's my understanding then that something was indicated about switching just accidentally switching a number. Well, that's not something we do. It's not something we're trained on. I mean, quite frankly, it's completely against our policy. It indicates in the UD-10 instructions that in order to make sure that if there is an accident while you're on duty, what you should put in the UD-10 so it does not harm your personal driving record. And that's clearly indicated in the instructions. So again, we have to ask why, because it's all in here. It's all expressly spelled out for someone completing a UD-10. I know right now we're launching an investigation on it because we are quite frankly concerned. This is completely out of policy, completely against everything that we do, and we would like to know also what's going on, and I think we'll know shortly.
Now, Deputy Chief Mark Bliss there says that supervisors do look over those UD-10s, which are later compiled by Michigan State Police, and he says
Gotta be a slow weekend in Detroit that this is what's making the news for them. But this is clear some level of police misconduct, should absolutely be disciplined. Brady List, that's like a state document. That's a sworn affidavit. Cannot lie on those. To my understanding, oh man. Dearborn is a sub-city of Detroit.
Hey,
to be fair,
he's only a deputy chief. Maybe the chief lets them get away with this. Wow. Deputy chief might not know about it.
Who needs to go up there and give him a soap party? Blank, welcome. My understanding, you're in charge. I'll take points from admin. I'm good at that.
It may take a.
Let's see. Also brave that they would put that out over the radio. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is PD. There you go. Burp.
It's such a dumb thing to lose your career over. You backed up into a pole.
It's an accident, dog.
Yeah.
Call it a day. But we used to break stuff all the time. All the time. Yeah, my car got crashed into and it set half the median on fire. Okay. Just don't lie about it. Stupid. Would our pinned message get retracted?
It was the Brady Bunch parody.
Echo Sierra. He said, I thought we were encrypted. Let's see. Brave and stupid go hand in hand normally. Yes, I agree.
On the evening of October 15th, 2023, Marion County deputies observed a reckless driver fleeing a gas station at high speed. The vehicle ignored traffic signals, crossed into oncoming lanes, and showed signs of possible impairment. Leading the response was a Marion County K-9 officer and his trusted partner, Jet, a highly trained police dog. Their teamwork would prove critical in the moments ahead.
Yeah, it's important you all over the roads speeding before you let him
Are we not going to put our siren on, or is that for fun? If the lights are on and you are going faster than the speed limit, put on your siren. It's a pet peeve of mine. It's policy where I'm from.
Spring, stand by, U-turn, no, there's no fourth. Alright, there's no traffic coming up to him. Alright, he's making a U-turn, he dropped it himself. Southbound.
10-4, back southbound.
I'm trying, I don't got enough power to do that. He's pulling away from me again. It's a black metal hood. Alright, coming back on 7th Street. You gotta run the exit here.
10-4, running intersection 7th Street.
Now we're for sure getting written up.
15, 1008, air approaching for 40. Second, calling phone.
This is the most V6 Ford Explorer I've ever heard in my life. This poor thing's just struggling.
It's spooling.
She's spooling.
Spooling real hard.
Southbound, northbound lanes, no traffic.
That's why he doesn't have the sirens turned on. It doesn't have enough power to
right.
run the sirens and the engine right now. Doing its best.
1423. 1425.
Back off of that. Oh, I'd back off of that.
He's going to the greenway.
Holding the freeway.
Yeah, dude, back off of that. What are you doing? What the rear end this dude on accident?
Back out of the greenway. Going onto Almond Road, heading towards baseline.
He hit this car.
74 Almond Road, pushing baseline. Have the unit from baseline, get them sticks out.
Seems to be a thing in this neighborhood.
26, I'm going to attempt to set up sticks at Almond and baseline.
Westbound Almond, moving up to baseline.
Westbound Almond, going to baseline.
Oh, man.
Northbound on baseline.
Westbound baseline.
You see how much that car was cooking it? Like how fast that guy was moving? The wrong direction. This guy's giving good radio traffic. There's no reason why they didn't know where this pursuit was going.
That for eastbound Bandy Drive.
She hopped off real quick.
That for no traffic.
Light. Left turn on Almond.
Car's probably going through the ringer back there, poor thing.
What's the plan? Turn right on Banyan.
Left turn on Almond, right on Banyan.
Banyan. Baseline.
Oh, not the mailbox.
Sounds federal.
I don't got your power.
So to Eddie's point, 300 to 400 pounds will make some difference in acceleration, but like you can actually hear it in the way that this car is geared. It is geared for what we like to call efficiency. Nice long gears, nice short gears give you all the power that you want. Problem is they're crazy inefficient. Also likely a governed V6. Worse, they have 4-bangers like the EcoBoost ones that they put in these, which are okay. But a lot of patrol cars nowadays, just because they spend more time idling than they do accelerating, they tend to just, some of the police packages are for fuel efficiency. Because that is, over the duration of a year, if that car's running 12 to 20 hours a day, yeah, having a V6 versus a V8 makes a huge difference in your budget for fuel. So it's dumb in these situations, but I get it. Also, Crown Vics had ballistic panels and bumpers and didn't struggle this much. Same thing with especially the pit bumpers. Fort Worth Interceptors, those things do $150 easy.
10-4 westbound 23.
No traffic, speed run about 90.
67 94, set up sticks. 94. 94, 69, shell 1. East start exportation.
This might also not be a police package vehicle. You can see how much it's like listing while turning. This might be just a stock one that they happen to, because they can retrofit regular vehicles versus getting the police package from the factory, which is a lot more expensive, obviously. Hit him.
Coming up to 36 now. He was trying to pit.
10-4, something 10, 36,000.
Give it all she's got, Captain.
Set up a 6.
10-4, across street.
He drove out of it. Still coming towards 36,000. Out from the plant right now.
10-4, past the van, pushing 36,000.
Weak.
Get it on second.
Turning northbound, southeast 48th Ave.
10-4, northbound, southeast.
Left 3rd Street, pulling into the house.
10-4, pulling to the house.
You know how expensive these PVC fences are? Man, that's rough.
Station 10-33.
Stand by.
10-4,
He broke his window to get out.
Bro.
Like explode. He break it.
That is wild. He's got one of those little glass breakers.
He definitely broke that with his head. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Sheriff's Office, canine, stop! Sheriff's Office, canine, stop! Here,
Well, now he won't
here, plug in the man, buddy.
qualify for
Plug in the man,
SFSD.
buddy.
One of the better canine deployments I've seen. I'm okay with this.
Sheriff's Office, canine, stop! You're gonna get dog bit. Here, plug in the man, buddy. Get on the ground now. I'll shoot you, dude. I'll shoot you. Get on the ground now. Oh, please. Don't move.
I got it.
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Let me see your hand now. Roll over.
Please, he's hurting me. He's killing me. He's killing me, please. I'm stopping, please.
Yep.
I think the dog had a hold of his pants first, and then finally got a hold of his leg, and then he noticed.
Put both their hands behind your back. Watch the dog first. I got you. Let go of your hands. All right.
Please.
Bad day.
Please.
Yeah, he's
My
not
life
letting
was
go.
threatened.
Oof.
Please.
Foos. Oh my God, is he sticking his like
the handcuff key?
Yeah. Stop it.
A flashlight. I thought I dropped it back there.
I was at the gas station and I had my chain on. Somebody tried to rob me.
Dog's breathing.
Please. You gotta believe me. I'm scared for my life, dude. Please.
All right.
I don't even have nothing on me. I got into a shock statement. Please.
Okay. All right.
Please.
All right, before we ask you anything, I'm gonna go ahead and help you stand up real quick, all right? And then I'm gonna pat you down for you. You got anything on you?
Sir. You gotta leave me. So what do I do about this? I know I ran and I just violated. So you're over.
Good job, buddy. You got that man. Now get bail out. That was a good bailout.
I was just at the gas station getting a drink and some two black guys, they came from behind me and they were like, hey, I swear on everything. Please, sir.
I got you.
I know it's bad how it looks. I'm not running to my leg. Please, so I don't pass out.
Whenever you get a chance, I either need my car or somebody grab me a lead. I'm so proud of you, buddy. You're doing so good, buddy. So proud of you. You got that man.
Without busting my ass.
You wanna sit down? Yeah.
This chick's complaining about having to get I was taking a good nap at the golf course, earning my promotion, like. Sorry.
My leg.
You're good thing.
Please, take my pants off, please.
Take your pants. You got shorts on them?
That's 2 hours, 19 minutes.
Clip it.
Yes, please. Please, sir.
Swear on everything. That's how you know.
Please. I don't understand. I just almost got robbed. I didn't know what the f was going on till the lights happened. And then I was like, I was like, what's going on, dude? I thought they were trying to chase me or something. I'm not going to take my car. Don't show me.
I got you. We just got to make sure, all right?
Please. I'm sorry, dude.
Hey, X, can you knock on their door and get their information? Thank you.
I feel the blood rushing in my leg. Just hold me. Hold me, please, and let me move. Please, hold me. Hold me. I'm not going nowhere. The dog just bit the my leg. Even if I do, you're going to tackle me right to the ground. No, sir. My leg is numb.
Okay, just have a seat.
I'm asking you. I'm very cautious. I have a medical condition. Sir, you bit me on my ass. Okay, stay here. Look, sit down in the car. There's no two options right now. I can't sit. I'm going to pass out.
Why don't you pass out and stay at the ground, man?
Listen, I just want to say I'm sorry. That was, and the last move was uncalled for.
Okay.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, you're good.
Good.
EMS?
Good dog, too. Because he did his job. I'm f***ed up, man. I'm so f***ed up right now.
Deputy tried to stop him, and he
Bro, my boy is stacked. Oh my God.
us on a high-speed chase over 100 miles an hour.
Oh, got the traps. You got everything here, my dog.
Let me talk to my wife. The car is totaled, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I would say so. Done. Airbags, everything. Oh yeah, everything.
Oh no, it's the car owner.
Oh, they stole. Yeah, bro.
It's like, hold on, I gotta figure out who this is now.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Well, I guess you could.
I bring you gifts.
Here, let me pad this bad information here.
I guess it could be worse.
Hi.
Did he live?
Yeah, he lived.
You got him?
Yeah.
Is he around here?
No. Good thing, probably. Do you know who he is?
What happened?
Deputy tried to stop him, and he led us on a high-speed chase over 100 miles an hour.
Let me talk to my wife. The car is totaled, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would say so.
Done. Airbags, everything?
Oh, yeah. Everything. Yeah, he drove through a 10-foot wall, concrete wall.
Who are you?
Full dolphin out that window.
My name is... We are the owners of the car.
How'd you find out about this?
Because he called.
Was his wife?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, she fits the stereotype. This couple fits
Inside
the stereotype.
inside thoughts don't need to become
God.
outside words right now, Josh. We might all be thinking it.
Chad,
we don't gotta be saying it.
Chad, hold your boy down.
We're already demonetized because of the dude playing the music in the car.
Man, good time.
Let's just
So he had our car.
Let's just let that sit in the air.
I took the car. He was at our house. We all went to sleep. He said I took the car and.
I don't know what I was expecting. This fool's like 23, man. He's like 45. I'm sorry.
Listen, she was
I need
his high
help.
school
And we
teacher.
were like, what? And then the phone just shut off.
Freaking morning.
Did he have,
So we tracked
did he have
him.
permission?
No, I did not give him permission to take my.
Has he ever used your vehicle before?
He has. He has.
Okay.
Does he live with you?
No.
Is it just your friend? My fault.
Bro, he's going through it right now, poor guy.
No, is he your brother? He's like my brother. Okay. It's my fault. You know the game, No Hezzy? No. It's a game that it's a set of courses. You got to download it, hack it. You got to play it online. It's a computer game. It's a racing car game. It takes mad work to do. Okay? The whole thing behind it is like, it puts you on a real highway. And it's like you just drive fast. You could cut in and out of traffic. You get what I'm saying? But I figure like...
I got a Snickers.
Oh!
I wanted to see where he was going.
Now, boy.
Somebody EMS. Oh, they got him.
The driver, Tyler, was charged with driving under the influence, aggravated fleeing with injury or damage, and resisting without violence. His bond was set at $53,000. He was later found guilty on all charges and sentenced to serve 2 years in county jail, followed by 10 years in state prison.
Did you know the loudest sound?
Man, what a bad time.
Bad
It was
time.
county, right? It was county boys, right? I feel like
I
it was county.
think was it? Go back. Yep.
County boys. Okay.
Marion County. That's right. It was Florida.
That was pretty good. I mean, it was a good pursuit. Unfortunately, they had kind of anemic cars, but got it to work. I mean, they made contact with the car more than once. You probably liability for sure. Like GTA. Oh,
Do we
man.
give points or take points for breaking the window with your head?
I'm gonna give points. That was a lot of work there. My boy put in. That's crazy that he was able to take points for no siren. You know what? I will.
Actually, yeah.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad I forgot about that sin. It really is dangerous. That's my issue with it. Is like you're trying to give everybody every possible chance of knowing that you're coming. Right? Especially if you're coming up to a blind intersection, they might not see the lights, but they will hear the sirens. Hopefully. You're just trying to, I don't know. It's in Texas penal code that you have to have both on while using, and using due regard and all that other stuff. But county time and state time is calculated differently. Agreed. Oh, good. I'm glad. Patarock?
Patarock. That's Patrick.
Is it Patrick? Patarock.
It's Patrick.
Patarock.
No, this is Patarock.
I'll give good boys points. Did I miss anything? Oh, my darling. Oh, Alex is here. My dog.
Alex is dropping education in chat.
Let my intrusive thoughts away. Thank you, chat. Saying the inside thoughts out loud. No points for good boys. Bro, I put a good... Bro, chill. I always forget how much of like a delay there is.
On October 15, 2020, officers received a call at Fort Lauderdale International Airport about a woman sitting at the bar who refused to pay her bill. The manager provided a receipt that she owed $84.42, which was discounted to help the woman pay her tab. The general manager also advised that he would prosecute to the fullest extent of the law if she didn't pay. The manager also advised that she took out money attempted to pay for other people's drinks, but not for hers, according to police reports. These are the events that unfold.
Detective Liddy. Putting in work here on these animations.
Get Liddy in the city.
These were pretty good animations.
Yeah, dude.
That was X-ray stuff was kind of weird, but like
yeah,
you had circles and it all kind of moved in and out of frame.
It didn't really make a lot of sense, but it looked really cool.
It did look
so nice. I'm okay with it.
But you know what?
Kind of like an old MTV music video.
Exactly what I was thinking. Actually.
You know.
I can point to media there. What is his little icon?
Watch the part where the officer asked the younger officer to go buy him some dip. That's just a conversation with Keith. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Garrett, hello. Hey, Smoke, what's going on, huh? No, this is Patrick. Where's chat? That's incredible. He was waiting for that joke this whole time. No, this is Patrick. Anyways, okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Liddy has an accent. Don't let him hear a nurse.
Oh, it's like a mall.
Consent.
Airport. It's consent.
It's an airport, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's like gate numbers, yeah. Gate number 69? Oh, no, it's G9.
Oh. Nah, that's 69. That's 69.
It's 69. No one can tell me otherwise. I was like, bro, mega base.
When they was here, now that y'all see a black bitch, y'all want to fucking sit here and do that? I'm not doing that with y'all.
She said, take me to jail.
I'm not
to pay this check. It's $98.
Don't go there with me. You know what? I got mad bread in my pocket. So it's not even about paying. Y'all want to pick and y'all want to choose. That shit is fucked up, bro. That bill was already paid for.
No.
Stop paying.
What's the problem?
I didn't pay for this time. It's still open for a bill. The first said somebody paid it because the money on the thing. Nobody took her money. She's saying
Buxom. Oh, man.
Who's the manager here?
Where's Buxom? I'll give points to chat. Welcome. If you weren't here before, welcome.
I'm
surprised if this is an airport, they didn't just already kick this lady out.
Mm-hmm.
Josh be sitting.
Okay. So if she doesn't want to pay, you want to press charges against her?
I'm not paying shit. I already paid my tab.
You did?
If I was not to be standing right here right now, I would have never paid my tab.
Okay.
Don't play with me. I paid my tab. I got mad bread to give.
I'm gonna go. She said she didn't have any money right now, so I'll take it.
She didn't pay.
I'm gonna go do an audit on his register, but she needs to not.
Yeah.
This might be MHMR, could be undiagnosed asshole, but the
speech pattern makes me think hella drunky.
There's at the very minimum hella drunky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Points to Muni's.
It's Malort, Hennessy, Malbec, and I don't know what an R drink is.
Hold on.
Also, it's MHID, Josh. Remember?
Sorry,
we learned.
I'll give points. I was allowed to give points due to a super chat. Let's go! Sorry. Main character syndrome.
3 for 20.
I'm not paying no.
You have another unit to respond here or not?
He's mad racial.
Run. Perfect. Oh, there you go.
3 for 20. Can you read me? Down for. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. So when you say
because
you
the rum
use
is
your
always
credit
gone.
card,
That's why I don't know.
is that what happened?
I got bread, nigga. You keep asking me about credit card. I got bread. I paid cash. Bread. You know what bread means? Money.
You got the receipt from them or no?
Bro, stop playing with me, bro. Bro, I paid mad bread to him. You want to keep whatever you want to keep? 95. I gave him that. Bro, I'm about to back out his gun, y'all. Why does white nigga? Yo, bro, no cap, bro. He's giving me time. Word to mommy. He got me fucked. Yo, if I throw a ban at him, y'all gonna all be tight. Y'all gonna have to lock me up. Tell him leave me alone because I already paid my dues. Yeah, I paid my dues. My dues are paid. All right, leave me alone.
Bro, who is this TSA for? This is a retired on duty, bro.
He's minding his business. He doesn't see anything.
Y'all niggas don't get more bread than me. Alright, watch this. What's that drinking? That drink you're having tea? Alright, how much is it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll drink. Like, stop playing with me. I got mad money to waste, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I took the gratuity off and I made it cheaper, but I don't know what she wants to do. I took the tip off, which is $14.20.
Right.
Gratuity off. I'm trying to work out something for her. If she needs to pay the $84.
Okay. And if she refuses to comply, is he willing to prosecute?
Yep.
Okay. So who's on duty manager?
I'm the manager.
Okay. So then you'll be the one to go down as a victim.
That's fine.
All right. Hey, listen. Are you willing to pay your tab? Yes or no? Are you willing to pay tab?
I paid for it already.
Are they telling me that you didn't pay
I
tab?
paid for it already.
You got one or two options. Yeah, you paid
I
tab?
gave you that receipt. I paid for it already.
You didn't give it to me.
Whoever I gave it to, I paid for it already. That's why I have the
I took some money off the tab, sweetheart. I took it off the $84.
Right,
Can you just pay the $84, please?
Here's the deal. We don't want you to get in trouble, so let's get that tab paid up. All right? Hey, listen to me. I'm talking to you.
I would like to speak to a female. You're a male.
Sure, talk to her.
Alright, I don't like you're being very aggressive. I don't want to speak to you.
I'm asking you a question. What's your last name? I'm here. You have identification right here? So how are you flying here?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going home.
All right.
Okay, Alright. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it.
Too late. Come over here. Too late. Come over here. Too late. Come over here, Jack.
I'm gonna pay for it. Ow! I said I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it.
All right, now.
I'm gonna pay. Ow!
Relax.
I'm gonna pay for it.
There's a little bit of lack of empty hand skills. You're allowing her to turn, which is kind of half the problem here. So if she's able to turn herself like that, that means that you're not effectively kind of controlled in the shoulders. The kind of showcase real quick.
All right. I'm gonna pay for it.
So this is wrist focus. I talk about this a lot, that we'll kind of reach for the wrist. The problem is it's attached to elbows and biceps and shoulders and all this other stuff. If we don't, toes. Yeah, we don't really care about the wrist until we actually have the rest of the arm under control. So this is not as helpful as it sounds.
Too late. Come over here. Too late. Come over here.
Same here. We're only concentrating on the wrist. Literally, if he just took his left hand, kind of went through her armpit here, like her little elbow armpit area, and then forced that hand behind her back, you could handcuff her from here. She's not a terribly thick lass here, right? Like, this isn't some 500-pound Broomhilda ready to fight you. Like, this lady should not be that hard for two men to go and put in custody here. Wrist. Still on the wrist.
I'm gonna pay for it. Ow! I said I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it.
Just control. You push that elbow forward while pulling that wrist back. It takes all of the shoulder, lat, and your delt muscles out of it. That's what you really want to do here.
Hey,
All right, now.
I'm gonna pay. Ow!
Relax.
I'm gonna pay for it.
Relax.
No, get off of me. No.
Relax.
No.
We were too nice to you. We were kind to you.
Yo, what the f?
We were kind to you.
Get off of me. I didn't do anything. I said
Relax.
I got the money. Ow! I'm gonna give you guys the money. I'm gonna go home.
Put your hands
I got my
behind your
fight. I got that. What do you guys want me to pay? What do you guys want me to pay? All right. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you right now.
Points off.
Body cam off.
Wow. We're doing great. Something else that. Well, that's correct. Something else to consider is the longer this plays itself out, she can scream more, maybe make the situation seem worse than it actually is. Also, other people could get involved, which would be a problem, right? So the quicker you do this, the better.
Give you guys 100. Ow! He's breaking my arm. Ow! Ow! Ow!
There it is, right there.
So there's been no strikes, no OC, no taser, no knee strikes, no nothing. They're not really doing anything that really is considered painful here. So I haven't seen anything that I think is.
Get off of me! Hey, yo, where's my cat, bro? I'm not dealing with none of this shit.
I like
the peanut gallery. Yeah.
I mean, you're stuck in an airport. You got to have some entertainment, right?
I got nothing better to do.
You talking about? Get off of me! Get off of me!
This is pretty much every arrest I ever made in any bar, which was a lot of them.
Jessica, relax.
My name is not Jessica. My name is Heavenly Palmer. I will give you guys the money right now. I'm not getting locked up. Are you going to let me go? If I pay my tab, are you going to let me go? Okay, I'll take this side. I'm not resisting. I never resisted.
All right. All this over time?
I got some money for the tab, bro.
Does that make sense?
Can we leave it alone? Like.
No, we can't go.
All right, can I get my stuff?
I'll get the stuff.
I got mad bread, bro, and it's
Listen.
bag.
Money's in your purse.
You can call me from the bag, but I'm asking you, can you? If you wanna fuck, just say that. The f you keep roughing me up for? You black bitch.
Hey, we gonna go downstairs with my car?
Suck mine.
Relax.
Yo, stop grabbing me up like that. No funny shit.
Relax.
Stop grabbing me up like that. Take me to
What is this? Oh no, it's 2020. Never mind. I was like, what is this? Ice? I was like, what are we doing? I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
that might also be why they let her have so much leeway. It was 'cause maybe their policy at the time was like,
try not to go hands on if you're gonna.
try not to get or try not to fill up our little prison too much either.
Did we get charges? Yes, we do.
Have a seat or I will place you in the vehicle. Inside the vehicle.
Ready.
You have one or two options.
So she was charged with 2nd degree of petty theft, disorderly conduct, and 2 counts of resisting arrest without.
His mugshot is wild.
Shout out.
Pretty good. Is this county fish cops, Fed boys?
I would do Fed boys. Yeah.
Let's do Feds. This
It's
was
an airport.
This could have been better, but this was okay. Very okay. Suspecting. I think I'm leaning towards it not being MHMR.
No, I think she's just drunk.
She was just drunk and being her own self.
Here, baby, try this candy.
All right, let me see.
Here, okay? Have some. It's really good.
God dang! What's so spicy?
And that's somebody's girlfriend. This is a hopefully.
Alex said that's County Josh. You should know better. There's no Fed boys in the airport.
We have municipals in our airport, but we're not a flyover state, so that's why.
Yeah.
Let's
A
see.
real state.
I will give 5 to them. What about that? It took too long still. I need a girl. Wow.
On October the 9th, 2025, at approximately 3:29 a.m., officers with the Columbus Division of Police were searching for 2 armed robbery suspects.
He was right. Eastbound, north towards Chet, and I believe that morning time.
During the search, an officer caught one of the suspects after a short foot pursuit.
A very short foot pursuit.
Cool.
Hey, guys. Copy, orange, you all right? Oh, yeah.
Sideways mags. This is kind of goofy sideways mags though, because the problem with doing it this way is you're having to pull like across yourself, which is kind of weird. You don't have a lot of leverage doing it that way. And there's not a good orientation for these to easily be loaded. This is kind of cringe, to be honest.
Get out. Yes, sir. All right, now get him out of here. Oh, damn. We'll get him out of here. For two? So we still got one more out.
While responding to the area, a Columbus police sergeant with 14 years of experience was flagged down by a victim who stated two men had just pointed guns at him.
What's up, bud? The one we were looking for, we got back there in Indianola.
There's two guys right here. There's one of them who put the gun on me.
Where at?
They run that way.
What do they look like?
One with the long hair, he's like Hispanic, and another black kid. Where the black kid wearing a white shirt, and the other guy wearing a hoodie. I don't know if it was gray. The guy with the hoodie. They didn't take anything from you? No. They just tried to go to the business. My business right here. They told me they're gonna come and they're gonna do shit.
Okay. And they're walking this way?
I gotta show you. They went behind the library.
Okay.
And they have a gun. Okay. They pulled the gun on us. Okay.
The sergeant began searching for the remaining suspect and located him shortly thereafter. When the suspect refused to stop and was seen holding a firearm, the sergeant fired multiple rounds to prevent the armed suspect from escaping.
Get your hands up!
17, we're at 19 Indianola, we don't say it.
Get your hands up, I'm gonna shoot you! That's 34, got one running! Eastbound, mailback, right here, he's got a 33! Show your hands!
Man, you get that radio traffic, everyone's blood pressure goes up. You start feeling your heart in your face. Guy was one-handed to get on the radio. I think it was good to put it out over the radio. Got two hands on here.
I'll shoot you! T3, shots fired. Need a 24. Stay away from that gun, I'll shoot you again! Do not move! Stay on the ground!
Where are you?
1444 North High Street.
Good job.
Do not move!
So, this fits perfectly. Right, we have Tennessee v. Garner as one of the most famous use of force cases ever, and I've discussed this a few times when talking about the use of deadly force. Right, so we got one person in custody. This is going to be for ag rob. Right, I'm using a weapon to rob people, violent felony in progress. Right, you have more than one victim, and in this instance, obviously he runs, and it's not like he's running to an empty field. Right, he's running into this is some sort of domicile. I'm assuming this is like apartments or something. It's like a heavily populated area. Could potentially have secondary victims. Can I use a gun to arrest somebody? It's literally the goal here. And is it a bit of a spicy meatball? Yes, we know he's armed, and we're shooting him despite it not immediately being a deadly threat, but what's the likelihood that this officer is going to be able to catch this guy and apprehend him safely without somebody else getting shot? I think the question's going to be, right, was it reasonable? Was there any possible threat for secondary victimization? Given the fact that we had more than one victim from robbery, yes. That's going to be put into the math equation here. Was armed. Somebody said he was armed. He saw him. He can see the gun from this distance. He's running, and the likelihood that you're going to be able to catch him is pretty low. To prevent escape is kind of the terminology that was used specifically in Tennessee v. Garner. It's very in the gray. I do think that this is a judgment call. The body cam is going to have a really hard time of capturing what this officer's seeing and what this officer's doing. I do think it's lawful. So far as current court cases go, we did not create the circumstances of this use of force decision, right? This guy decided to rob people. This guy decided to run. He decided to be armed. The officer happened to find him here, and then this guy ran with a gun in his hand, right? After already leveraging it against other people. I'd say that the officer trying to go hands-on here would create an unrealistic expectation for no safety. I'm not saying it's black and white here, but I do think this is on the side of being lawful but weird. That's kind of because really if this is an abandoned building, am I probably burning this dude down? No. If this is an empty field, am I burning this dude down? No. If we're in the middle of the county and the worst that's going to happen is he's going to get away, am I burning this guy down? No. But likelihood of secondary victims, the likelihood goes up, right? I'm not saying I would for sure want to burn this dude down. It depends on the set of circumstances that I got, but this is going to be under reasonable force, but I am not envious of this guy pulling. I wouldn't want to be in his seat because it's going to be pretty complicated, especially in Columbus, Ohio, on how the courts are going to treat this use of force.
S94, stage of 24, do not have them come in.
Wild.
I see the left, I don't see the right.
Can anyone advise is this PO involved?
Don't move! Don't move!
Go up to the right, I'll dig left.
The suspect, 18-year-old Tashawn Davis, did not survive.
It's not a good outcome. We don't ever want to have to kill people if we don't need to, but robbing people at gunpoint in a major city is very bad for your health. That's all I'm going to say. I think you'll be covered under this one. It's definitely a gray area, and I definitely think that you have to live with the consequences either way. Let's say I let the guy go, right? I decide not to pull the trigger, and then this guy end up and killing 2 people. Do I feel like a piece of shit for that? Absolutely. Should I? Absolutely. Because I'm partially responsible for letting this guy ride. It's not like this, but it's a similar situation where I chose not to charge a minor for something because I thought, well, I'm doing this kid a favor. Ends up murdering somebody a year later because he didn't get deeper into the diversionary program, right? I had to wear the consequence of that decision. So I'm not saying this in a sterile environment. I've experienced some of this. You end up pulling the trigger, you end up killing the kid, you find out that this is an abandoned building, or maybe, in this future, you'll never get to know. Nothing else happens. He gives himself up 100 feet later. You don't get to know. I don't want to torture the officer that had to make that decision or if anyone else has ever had to make that decision, but I do think you have to weigh that as the individual. What do you feel comfortable with doing? But as a general warning for people that are fleeing a felony with a gun in their hand, the law is going to fall on the side of officers leveraging force, especially in a violent felony, if there's a weapon present. So I think the guy's covered. But this is a very case-by-case basis on your how familiar you are with the area. Like if he's running into like a ditch that you know is a dead end that he's not getting out of, you're probably letting that kid ride. But I don't think it was unreasonable force. I will give 10 for what I believe is a lawful shooting, but with that many cops, I would have liked to see maybe some more people get there. But it's messy. It's messy. Points from suspects for bad suspecting. Plenty of people commit robberies and don't have to get smoked. Not the victim blame here, but
be a better robber.
Yeah, be a better robber.
Central units, be advised, 1080 from the 82 northbound.
No good on the spike. 110. Stand by.
On August 21st, 2024, Sergeant Molnar with the Clayton County Sheriff's Office in Georgia clocked a 2007 BMW 650 doing 113 miles per hour in a 65 zone. The perp then made several decisions that will ultimately end with him having a permanent limp for the rest of his life.
County boys on the highway, driving without headlights to be sustained. Overtaking without
called the element
lights.
of surprise.
God, dude, overtaking this fast is also kind of problematic. But. We're hyper overtaking here. Come on.
Yeah, they called you in 65-17 Road with a black Dodge.
County traffic kills me.
Be advised, the address.
65-17 James Bell Road.
Show me stopping. I'm in pursuit. You're in pursuit. Are you gonna call us out? No.
Blackhawks, you ready?
Blackhawks are there.
In pursuit, 285 eastbound.
There you go.
Approaching Jonesboro Road. It's going to be a black BMW with a drive-out tag on Like up to traffic conditions are medium, speeds are 130. Just past Johnson Road to 25 east.
Now, these cars are going like 70 or 80.
Coming up on Moreland Avenue.
Moreland Avenue, about 25 east.
It's been 25 east.
What's your target?
Reckless driving and speeding. We're still 285 east, just past Moreland Avenue. See if GSP is in the area, please. Also advise the cab.
I'm on the cab, I'm on the cab.
Coming up on Boulder Crest.
We're cooking here.
What's the recommendation?
Like up to traffic conditions are pretty light now. Speeds are 130. Just past the exit 51. Boulder Crest, it's about 3 o'clock.
I'm not gonna get tired.
It's not a drive out check on it, I can't read it.
God, man.
Oh, hi, really loud.
Yes, I can hear you, but I think I'm out of radio range. Yeah, he's pushing his tire now, so he's about to crash anyway. Yes, sir. Alright. So he's opening his door. I don't know if he's trying to bail or what, but he's about to... Yeah, he's riding on the rim now.
I was saying that the other was the other one.
Somebody jumped. You see it right there.
I was saying that the other was the other one.
Right there, he gets out. Terrible idea.
Dumb.
I'll stop the Evans Mill Road. What is that the number? Old Hillendale Drive in Evans Road. Got that one. Let's start his camera.
Black up to you. He jumped off the bridge. Looks like he's hurt. Start a 4.
Start a 4. Yeah. Bro, my boy's way down there.
Damn.
Put him in a ditch. Hey man, lay there, I got ambulance coming for you. Stop moving around.
You got an intersection here, dog. Just read out the intersection.
Stop moving around, I got an ambulance coming.
Got ambulance. Yeah, right there. There's a cross street right there. Just walk over. That was a decent jump there.
Yeah. You could have just run down a little bit further.
What are you thinking, man?
I apologize.
What are you thinking? You have any weapons on you?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm not gonna move you, okay? Because you took pretty hard fall.
My leg broke.
Oh, your legs broke?
Yeah, keep my hand in front of me.
Okay, let's keep them out in front of you. Make sure you got no weapons on you, okay? Yes, sir. Is this your wallet? Yes, sir.
Good job.
I apologize.
Yeah, your ankle snapped in half. Okay.
He got his ID. He's gonna run him. What a good cop. I love this guy.
This guy here didn't kill me.
Kill you? Why not kill you?
I was afraid. I wouldn't have pulled off. I was just scared.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
Any kind of ID?
Oh, yes, sir. This is in my wallet, yes, sir.
What kind of ID do you have?
Yes, I just get you inside, yes, sir.
There's an ID in here?
Yes, sir. You can open it. You have permission. Open it.
I don't see it.
Freely check. It may be outside on the inside of the debit card.
No.
Which one? I
Yeah, I came back to what she said.
The suspect in this case, 23-year-old Delon Montre Berry Cherry, was obviously transported to the hospital, where he had to stay for an extended period of time. The following warrants were issued for his arrest: felony fleeing, super speeding, driving on a suspended license, no insurance, and reckless driving. He also already had arrest warrants for his arrest from the following jurisdictions: Troup County, Georgia, for failure to appear for simple battery family violence; Bartow County, Georgia, for theft of services; Walton County, Georgia, for failure to appear on traffic offenses; and Rockdale County for concealing stolen property. On October 7th, 2025, Berry Cherry was arrested on his Clayton County warrants and booked into the Clayton County Jail. At this time, it's unclear whether doctors were able to save his foot.
Trigger warning. Ooh,
Jago did drop it in the chat.
Dog. Ooh. Okay, county boys, for at least not getting dusted. I'll give them points. They did pretty good here. Suspecting, not so great.
Bad job.
Bad job. That's about it. I'm gonna try to be quick about this.
Shot clock.
Stare at that fool's ankle. Anyways, woo.
This is looking great already for this next video.
Yes.
Shots fired. Troop down.
Raise your hand if you think that there's a possibility you might be shot
okay,
at.
it's this one.
Every single one of you should raise your hand.
Yeah, big trigger warning.
So whether
for
you
this
have 30 years of experience or you have just 1 year of experience, you have the ability to be better than
United States Marshals Training Division.
Mm-hmm. So I believe the context for this is that this is like a program that the U.S. Marshals are providing to like smaller departments to give them additional training that they otherwise can't quite afford.
I got you.
Somebody posted this in the Discord, and I added it because I thought it'd be a good discussion piece.
So like alert, but put on by the U.S. Marshals Office.
Right.
Gotcha. I like Gingy's comment. Would you like that speeding charge supersized? Shout out to your boy.
what you are right now.
And I'll tell you what, go pull my videos from my first year as a cop. You can learn a lot of what not to do.
What's that? I can't.
Jeez.
If we're honest with ourselves, we've all been pretty lucky.
Ronnie's down. Officer's down. Officer's down. Ronnie's down. Ronnie's down.
It's not an academic exercise. This is a reality exercise.
Our job is to train to know where that failure is, not figure it out in the field.
We talk about law enforcement happens in seconds. We literally work in fractions of seconds, right? We choose to put a gun on our side and our hip. We have to understand that that's the world we live in. It's in quarters of seconds.
Simulations suck. One, they're very unreliable, but two, they hurt a lot. Also very expensive. Shout out to Unit Solutions for offering a better solution for this. That saves the taxpayer money. Sorry. Not sponsored, just simping.
I think it's important with today's narrative for the public to understand that whether you're an officer or you're a citizen, we still have limitations as just a human being. My name's Derek Wagner, assigned as the Assistant Chief Inspector for the Marshal Service Training Division, and we are responsible for officer safety training and training division programs that are primarily delivered to the field in advanced capacities. We packaged it as officer safety training because we are targeting state and local agencies that are not affiliated with our task force and are not affiliated with the Marshal Service.
The local brothers and sisters that we encounter all the time, whether that be fugitive investigation, protective operations, we can't do this job without them. My name is Brendan McDonald. My friend.
Interesting. So this is to get the guys that they're having to work with up to a standard that's safer for them to be around. This is accurate. I was pretty fortunate. I came from a, I don't want to call it like a wealthy police department, but a police department that could do scenario-based training, and we got to shoot sim guns and all that cool stuff.
You had Cowboys money, so
yeah, exactly. We got that Jerry Jones money, and affording this stuff is expensive, and it's also complicated because you need subject matter experts that kind of know what they're doing to teach them. I actually shared it in the Discord recently. They were teaching this goofy deal where the number one person going into a door did it squatted, like kneeling, and the second person was going to go with a pistol over them, and I was like, oh no, that's a great way to get shot in the head, Juan style, where he's like, you got in my way. We have to see him to do it.
You ran in front of my gun.
Exactly. But,
listen, once the bullet leaves my gun, I am not responsible for where it goes.
For it.
Just call me Mac. I'm a senior inspector with the U.S. Marshal Service Training Unit. Tactical breathing, it is nothing new. It's something that we've been doing a long time, but you guys can control your breathing. That's kind of the first step to controlling you.
I've never been in training where they actually put a heart rate monitor on us and monitor. You go through a scenario and you're like, oh, you know, I feel like I did okay, and then the instructor's like, yeah, you're.
So one of the things I don't like.
I've never been in training where they actually put a heart rate monitor on us and monitor you.
So I have, but what I don't like about this scenario, right, is you're isolating shooting with the person that's down, right? What did we learn in this encounter outside of let me stress you out and see how you did, right? I'm not getting to pick how I approach the guy. I'm not picking what my lawful authority is. Like I'm not, and obviously in a space like this, we're not going to be able to leverage cover or concealment or anything like that. I'm not saying it's not valuable to just kind of airsoft each other with guns. But if I'm going to take the time to put in reps for scenario-based training, maybe get more metrics than just how your heart rate did while you went and shot at the guy, right? That's all I'm saying.
You go through a scenario and you're like, oh, you know, I feel like I did okay, and then the instructor's like, yeah, your heart rate was in the red, you know, like you need to breathe, you need to calm down.
I've never been through anything like this in a class. Stand fast and react.
All of this is very standard now with alert at the very. I don't know how old this is. 2 years old. So this would have been relatively new. I had it in Academy way back in 2017. But we did a lot of this. I probably went through collectively with actual sim rounds. Damn, like a week and a half total. Of like full days of you're going to get put in a scenario, you got to shoot this guy or not shoot this guy. After in-service, I think it was more than that. I did an in-service where it was a whole day of just this. And it was everybody from the newest officer that just hit the street to, we actually had a SWAT sergeant with us that was part of our group. And of course, there's a smattering there of 16 to 18-year sergeant, 6-month rookie that just came out of Academy. And we got to kind of see where the general police officer was. And we had whole set up rooms. We have a catwalk we got to look down on to actually see how other people did and discussed how it went. I've also done like the way cheesier, like projector screen ones. They're not as good as this. This type of training is very hard to replace.
React to stimulus.
Help me! He's shooting! He's shooting! He's shooting!
Most of us are very comfortable in the violence, and when it's going down, it's the after effect when we got to get on the radio and transmit.
We want officers to perform like Olympic athletes. We want them to perform like professional athletes. And if you think about professional athletes or Olympic athletes, they have dietitians. They have workout programs. They know the date and the time they're going to have to perform. They know the
they get 8 hours of sleep every night.
opponent they're going against. They know everything
320. Sorry.
About the opponent. They know their game plan. And officers.
Oh, shout out to this is like a Mark 18 or something. This is a very, very short setup here.
Don't have that luxury. We don't know the day and time of our performance. We don't know the date and the time that we're going to have to be able to perform optimally. And so we just want officers to understand themselves better so that they can then articulate.
Whoa, hold the phone. Is my boy rocking an HK? Damn, I think he is. Like it's rare to see a hammer-fired gun with this profile unless it's a Walther does it. But also HK has a couple.
Then articulate and explain their actions, which is important from a law enforcement perspective because we do have to explain what we're doing to the public. And we just want them to be able to better describe what they went through, why they did what they did. The why piece is important.
I think it's good to see low light. This is a good exercise.
So as a student coming to this training, it's like stepping into a haunted house, really not knowing what to expect, what's around the next corner, what you're going to encounter.
Oh, my leg, God!
So if we just simplify it pretty much down to a subconscious response, a conscious response. Our conscious thought is very slow. It's our thinking brain. And in a critical incident, a lot of times you'll hear an officer say that, I don't know, my just training kicked in this critical incident. And so that's what we want to happen, is that their training just kicks in. But to do that, we have to have a subconscious response, which is very fast. If you think about our fight, flight, or freeze response, if you've ever been startled and you just respond in a certain way, you really don't know why, it's just a subconscious response.
responses, right? Yeah. Decision making, judgments. Split second, right? Which OnlyCops says. They understand we're forced to make those split second decisions, right? Under tense, uncertain, rapidly evolving circumstances. That's what we're trying to replicate here, guys.
We want to put a file there.
Police, man, police.
May not be the exact.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out, are you a good guy or a bad guy?
Evolving circumstances. That's what we're trying to replicate here, guys.
See this real quick.
We want to put a file.
He goes, are you a bad? Now, to be fair, in this environment, because it's not as clear and organic, maybe this guy's bad.
There.
I don't know.
Police, man, police.
May not be the exact situation, but that they can then have a response in their brain and say, you know what, we kind of know what we need to do here, and let's take action.
Tourniquet, tourniquet, left arm, left arm, left arm. Let's go, let's go, let's go. High and tight, high as it can go. Every second counts, let's go, let's go, let's
go. We've talked about this. I kind of want to showcase. This guy had a learning moment here.
Mm-hmm.
So we've already turning the windlass, but what we'll notice here is that
need to do.
Second counts, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's not very tight already. You should already start to see this thing kind of squeezing in, pinching in the fat.
Oh, turn the windlass, turn it, tight.
See how this is already pinching in? He's at least got something going on here.
Quick, 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 you're losing.
This guy's slowly getting
losing blood, let's go. Stay in the fight, stay in the fight, let's go.
Good job.
Come on, come on.
Good, that's good tourniquet application.
Come on, one more. There you go, 18.81.
All this is an exercise on perception of time. Okay? When you think 20 seconds has elapsed, I just want you to raise your hand. Okay? Keep your eyes closed all the time. Just estimate when you think 20 seconds has elapsed. And go. Look at your hands! Show me your hands! Do it now! Turn around! Get out on your knees! Do it now! Show me your hands! Keep them out where I can see them. Don't reach for that gun. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't move. Stay down. Don't get up. Keep your hands out where I can see them. Keep your hands visible. Don't move. Turn around. Face the wall. All right, stop. Open your eyes. All right, so the last one to raise your hand was 30 seconds in. Okay, so this is just estimating 20 seconds, right? And we're in a pretty sterile environment.
My boy is stacked. Oh my goodness.
Not under critical stress, hopefully not sleep deprived, or not working a 12-hour shift.
I think that all of the scenarios really made you focus on what is going on around you and learning to observe the small things. When you're in a high stress situation, taking just the last split second to observe what's actually.
You reload. Hit him again.
Again, like this week is about control and learning and teaching our officers how to be in control, not just people within their environment, but of themselves, both mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Calm down, take a breath, something major just happened. Let everyone take a breath, composing yourself. Get yourself together, make a call, let it go.
My life takeaway in my 27 years.
These masks are horrible for fogging up. You go through a lot of scenarios, you don't see anything, which is not a bad thing. Because that does simulate a little bit of what you get when you start to get, like if this is your first time ever, you start to really get that tunnel vision really, really, really bad. Now, blowing out the stupid or learning how to do box breathing will help. This is being caused by very, very extremely high blood pressure and like a crazy big dump of adrenaline. So doing some box breathing, nice big exhales can fix that. But even if you're doing your part, this simulates having that limited field of view.
25 of them on the street. Is that if we can't remember it, we can't use it. If it's not simple, we're not going to use it. It's the simple fundamental things that hold up under pressure.
This is like Tier 1. You think about getting ready, getting Tier 1 operators ready. This is the place right here.
This is pretty far from Tier 1. Not to throw shade, and I've taken almost the highest level of training you can get as a non-Tier 1 guy. The big difference is those guys are in impeccable shape, and they kind of get smoked on top of all that stuff. Also, way different mission set, way different assets. We're not rocking. I haven't seen a single suppressor. I haven't seen a single piece of night vision. I haven't seen a single helicopter. We're not getting an F-16 to show
you're
up
barely
to help
seeing
us.
optics.
Right. And this video's 2 years old, but even then, like Tier 1, it's not even close. Like, not to be mean to the kid, and this is small city kid, probably whatever, but
seriously,
it's as close to that as most law enforcement will ever get.
Told you off with the basics, and they were like, you remember this? It's what they taught you, but it's somewhere from somebody coming from somewhere else, so now you got to use your
place right here. Seriously.
They told you off with the basics, and they were like, you remember this? It's what.
So he's supposed to be checking himself for injuries. Shout out to Alert. They do a good job of teaching this. He's just doing a very lazy job of that. I actually shout out to the people that did my Alert 1 class. We got smoked for being lazy about checking yours. He's like, you get bleed out, You die, you're just a loot drop for somebody. You need to figure out if you're injured or not, because you will pass out and not realize it. But you're checking your neck, checking under your armpits. You're checking in your like kind of groin area to see if you got any blood from getting shot.
This is what they taught you, but it's somewhere from.
That's way too fast. It's not gonna happen that fast.
Somebody coming from somewhere else, so now you got to use your own mind, but still include.
Oh, did you see immediate malfunction?
I started you off with the basics and everything. You remember this? It's what they taught you, but it's somewhere from somebody coming from somewhere else. So
watch this guy.
Now you got to use your own mind, but still include that basic. So it's set up, but you still got to do your own thinking. And you got
for months. I was still in academy, and our sim guns were so unreliable. It was like every third round you'd get a malfunction, and we're just getting murder holed by SWAT. I went the very next day, bought 2,000 rounds of 9mm, and beat the piss out of my duty gun. It was,
got to see what you would actually do.
So when I ask you, we have this up there and we talk about emotional survival, what does that mean to you? What do you think? What does that mean to you?
Staying locked in.
Things keep piling up until it just breaks down.
Okay, don't let things keep piling up until it just gets too heavy or breaks us down, right? What else?
I mean, what are you going home to?
Yeah, what are you going home to? Right? What's there? What's going to be there? Right? One, I got to get home, but then also, how am I treating home? Right? So emotional survival is important for our profession. It's one of the things we don't talk about, right? And it's a heart set mindset piece, and that's kind of what we're going to dive into. So the goal is to get to the end of this career and still be able to enjoy life and have a productive life. And too often we see how suicide impacts this profession and how the stress that officers go through impact this profession. So that stage, you raise that hand, you do that oath, and you're like, I'm going to change the world, right? We come into this profession because we want to make a difference, we want to do something for good, we want to feel like what we, and we deal with frauds, we deal with liars, we deal with trouble, problems, we see bad things, we deal with car wrecks, we see deaths, we see suicides, we deal with divorces, we deal with things that happen to children. So we become somewhat jaded, right? We see this stuff, or we see the people that we take to jail, they go through the court process, or the judge just kicks them right back out, right? And then we deal with them again, and the judge just kicks them right back out. And so we're like, really, what's going on here? So over time, this happens, right? This may be some of you. It's been me. We have to have an outlet. We have to have a process to be able to deal with that. And so we really try to emphasize those type of outlets, hobbies, things outside of this profession that you can be involved in, having associations.
Emu had the guy with the book do a course at her prison. She said,
"No way."
Apparently recognizes the dude.
Friends and people that you also hang out and have activities with, so that you can better manage the stress. Therefore, hopefully able to make it to the end of this career and then have an enjoyable life after this career.
The emotional damage book.
I have a lot of ideas as an officer about
something that I wish I saw more is a lot of times it's picking where the gunfight is going to happen, right? If you're going to get into a gunfight, a lot of times, and sometimes you don't get to pick, it's going to happen in your car. It's going to happen, surprise, surprise, while you're sitting at the desk. But most encounters happen during traffic stops. A lot of these shootings happen in domestics, right? So we're approaching structures, we're standing in hallways, we're approaching the motel, we're approaching the suspect vehicle. I would have liked to have seen more of that, especially when we're talking about cops. These aren't federal agents doing, jump out boy stuff. These are regular officers responding to 911 calls. This kind of shows that it's coming from the marshal's office, which maybe does a little less community policing than your average beat cop. But most of the time when you're going to be in a law enforcement setting, that if it's not happening in an ambush, which that's either you're squared away or you're not, right? You're going to get to pick where you're standing 9 times out of 10. And so if that's on a traffic stop, am I ahead or behind the B pillar, right? If I'm the secondary officer that's showing up, am I looking into this car? Am I checking the back seat? What am I doing positionally there? What are some things to take into mind, right? If I'm going to be apprehending somebody in an arrest, some empty hand skills really help you from getting these people from reaching for stuff. Simple practices like that. If I'm approaching a structure from a domestic, are there stairs? Are there windows? Is it the nighttime? Is it daytime? Is this a duplex? What's my backstop? What am I doing? And am I being visible? There's a lot of that stuff that they didn't cover, or maybe we just didn't see it getting covered. That's kind of the only thing I'd have an ask for there, because I think that's where we see most guys getting burned when it turns into a gunfight. Is that we put ourselves in a position for failure, and now we're trying to win this gunfight in a bad position or leveraging bad tactics, right? That's probably my only pushback. I do think it's good because these guys wouldn't get this training otherwise, like at all. A lot of these guys were like, it's the first time I've ever gotten any of this. Being able to apply a tourniquet, knowing when to do it, knowing to check yourself, understanding box breathing, the traumatic stress. Basically, you have what's called prefrontal cortex shutdown. Prefrontal cortex, the front part of your brain, your third eye for all the crystal kids. But it's the part of your brain that's going to be able to make rational, reasonable decisions. Turns immediately off. You go to the corpus callosum part of your brain, or the dum-dum part of your brain, that just reacts, right? And training overcomes some of that. Box breathing or big exhales where you're blowing out the stupid can bring that prefrontal cortex back into play. Hey, what's our backstop? Hey, is this a Tennessee v. Garner kind of shooting, or is this a put me in prison kind of shooting? All of those decisions, this has to be locked in to make good decisions. Same thing with making medical triage decisions. If I'm in a foot chase, whether or not I'm turning this corner slow or fast. Some of this, yes, can be trained, but a lot of it, you're going to do much better when this guy's locked in. So that training alone, that discussion alone, and then making him practice it a little bit, I think is valuable. And then I think a lot of the sim stuff is very humbling because you realize how good or not good you are with a gun very, very quickly. And then obviously some of the live fire stuff where they're giving them practical application. I have to shoot guns in front of people all the time. All different guns in different places at different ranges and so I learned very quickly how far my skills were for where I would like them to have been leaving law enforcement versus now I'm paid to shoot guns for a living. And so I'm considerably better at it now, but that's good to see because you don't know until you do it. Normally you're just doing quals and cool, I qualled really well, but that's not a good reflection on your actual skills as a gunfighter, if you want to call it that. But tactics make better time. Daytime, nighttime, buxom. Tickle the chakra. Bad news. Yeah, Gingy knows. Gingy's like, I don't deal with any of that. I believe in God. I don't align shit. But it's good to see that people getting investments like this, especially in the small towns, is where you see it. They have the least amount of training, the least amount of funding and support. Even if they wanted to give them the training, they can't afford to. And you are getting it from the U.S. Marshal's office. At least has a lot of people they can tap on from the federal level, where it's like, hey, you got guys kicking doors in at Pablo Escobar's office. Those guys probably know what they're doing. Those are the guys you want to learn from. Saw a couple weird things. Everyone's training is a little bit different. You're hearing it from different think tanks. But I don't know. Go out there and get training if you can. Come hang out with us on Thursday where you can train your brain as to whether or not you got lawful authority on
That's
stuff.
right.
Or if you're auditing, you get to know if cops are being sussy-wussy or not. But that is a hi, Wasina?
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
I think it's Vanessa, but with a W.
Hello, Vanessa. Well,
and goodbye, because we're done.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just finished on the last thing. You're going to have to rewind if you want to catch the rest of the stream. But if you want to catch us live, you can do it in 2 days at 7:30 Central Standard Time. So whatever that translates for you, you should come hang out with us. But anyways, that is stream. I want to thank Vigilantes again. Did we reach a like goal? We should.
Nope,
There's enough
not even
people
close.
here to reach the like goal if everyone just hits like. And I'll give chat some more points.
Still 24 away.
But anyways, if you guys want to learn more about law enforcement related stuff, obviously come hang out. If you'd like to get notifications on every single time that we go live or publish a video, you can do so by simply subscribing to the channel. Dropping a like and commenting on this does help with engagement for us. So more people see it. The more people see it, the bigger the channel gets. The bigger the channel gets, the more we can do this full time rather than juggling this in our part time to provide it. Thank you to everyone that hung out with us. Frag, welcome. Dante, welcome. I'm going to armchair quarterback harder on Thursday. I will. Nice stream. Bye y'all. Bye all. Bob, bye. Usually automatic response to like a video. I did a whole stream without having to refresh my tab. It's a pretty fast stream for us. I'll probably give you guys some after party time. We were efficient today. I gotta go check with the wife, and then I will hang out with some of you guys in the after party until Blank comes in to go do nightlies, and in that case, I will go and ignore him. But if you'd like to go join after party stuff, you can do so by becoming a member of the YouTube page or a member of our Patreon group. And for as little as $1 a month or less, you can indeed join the Discord. If somebody gave you a membership, join the Discord because it's a cool place. Until next
There you go, Doppel.
Well, see, Doppel, my dog. Join the Discord.
Get in that after party.
Anyways, I'll see the rest of you guys on Thursday and everybody else next week. Bye-bye. Nick, hello.